For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? Coach Malachi Williams in the building. Let me get away from the microphone, man. I might be a little bit too loud. What's happening? Yes, sir. Let's get it on. Let's get into this. As you know, guys, today is a good day. Today is Happy Friday. I think the day is Friday. Yes, is the day Friday? You know, I'll be losing track of the days. Yeah, Happy Friday, guys. Gotta excuse me, you know what I mean? Just got through running, a little tired, a little winded. You can see it in my eyes a little bit. I worked out real hard, and then I finished my 3-mile run. I didn't do 3 miles today. I only did a mile. I got to finish up the other 2 because I was running late on the show. But that's neither here nor there. If you woke up today is a good day. There's a lot of people that didn't wake up today. So there's always the alternative. So no matter how good or how bad your day is going, just be happy that as long as you are alive, you got another chance to right the wrongs of yesterday. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, man, I gotta, we gonna make it do what it do. You see what I'm saying? If I'm looking a little chingy-eyed, you know what time it is. Yes, sir. We back in the building, man. New Media Today, USA, boxing. Let's go ahead, man, and let it do what it do, man. Let it do what it do. Go ahead and let the YouTube universe, go out there and send out the notifications. You see what I'm saying? This is a beautiful platform that YouTube put together. YouTube. Beautiful platform, man. It gives people like me and everybody else, the opportunity to, have a voice, to have a platform, and you don't have to worry about going to Hollywood or trying to get on major television networks. You come right here, man. You come right here on YouTube. Phone is, you know what? Let me go ahead and mute this phone, man, because I ain't gonna be bothered right now. Today we're gonna cook today. You see what I'm saying? Today we're gonna cook today. And yes, sir, we got the receipts today, guys. We have the receipts. Now, this is really going to be very easy to do. This is for all of those who say, Anthony Joshua, he ain't really making no money like that. This for all those who say, oh, man, the only reason why, those numbers look the way they do is because he got real cheap seats and yada, 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 yada. This for all those who suffer from confirmation bias, who want to look for any and everything to depict, nitpick someone else while trying to big up the guy that they support. Again, both of all of these guys in the top upper echelon heavyweight division are millionaires. They are millionaires, and I don't think they care anything about me or any of us fans from that standpoint, from a financial standpoint. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. I'm here to bring receipts just in case, because you know me, man. This channel is all about what? Debunking the narrative. I'm not here to attack anybody. So if you are a fanboy of a particular fighter, please do not go Ralph Tresvant on me. If you are a fanboy or even a troll, and you want to just troll and try to get a reaction, you will not get a reaction today. You will not get a reaction today. We just gonna go ahead and make it do what it do and make it say what it say. You see what I'm saying? That's all we are going to do. And if you are a troll, to this day, we got something for you today. You see what I'm saying? So trolls, you can come on in and be entertained. Let's go ahead and make it do what it do. We're gonna show the receipts. Yeah, we're gonna show the receipts. And to be honest with you, when I show the receipts, it's really nothing to debate. It's going to be nothing to debate, really. But someone will try to debate it. Because it's not going to fit a narrative that's being pushed by certain people on the YouTube universe. It's probably already been debunked before in the past, but hey, why not let me do it? Let me get a crack at it. So anyways, let's give everybody a shout out. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
Yeah, man. Shout out to Victor Bada. What's going on, fam? Bada bing, bada bang. Shout out to Devil Lady Sagittarius. Shout out to my brother Halim in the building. Shout out to MTK Global and shout out to Coach Asgi. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Big Ron, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Shout out to my brother Ronald Finkley, man, for that super chat. Shout out to my brother Ronald Finkley for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Ron say, it's fight cards tonight. People showtime. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna have some good fights from what I heard. Anyways, shout out to Alchemist 73. What's happening? Shout out to my brother Charlo. Big Charlo. Big Charles, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Hyphy. Hey, okay. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to OG, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG. Got that pump fake. That's that pump fake there, man. I had a mean pump fake back in the day now. Back in the day, back in 89, boy, I'm telling you, boy, y'all gonna have me reminiscing. Hey, listen, shout out to Hector Garcia. Shout out to my brother Heck, Big Heck, man. Big Heck in the building. We're gonna call you Big Heck from here on out, Hector. No more Heck, Big Heck. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be. Put a little bit of country slang on it. Shout out to Fury's left knocker. What knacker? Whatever the hell that is. I hope that ain't what I think it is. Pause. Shout out to Nikki. What's happening, Nikki? My brother, Huggy, man. I'm gonna call Diallo Huggy. We just gonna call you Huggy Bear. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Huggy Bear. We got Huggy Bear in the building. Diallo Huggy, aka Huggy Bear. We got a Huggy Bear in the building, y'all. We're gonna call my dog Huggy Bear, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, true player from the Himalaya. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Eastside Leak. Eastside Leak, what's going on, fam? Who else we got? If you guys see me breathing a little bit, I'm still trying to, come down from the run. Because I was running late. Anyways, shout out to GB Guthrie, what's happening? Shout out to Vizio W, what's going on? Rocky Valley Reality Rap, what's happening? My dog, what's happening? What's going on? Shout out to Corn Kid. Shout out to Uncle Dave Zilla. Shout out to Jonathan, what's happening, bro? What's happening? Who else we got? Shout out to Paul Evans. Shout out to Not Until Sports TV. He say, howdy, coach. Do your thing, player. Howdy do. How do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shout out to Greg Reed. What's happening? Shout out to Jesse. Jesse Theodoro. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jedi Gremlin. Who else we got? And go ahead and wrap this on up right quick. Shout out to Eliza Feliciano. Who else we got? Shout out to Lady Shan in the building. Please subscribe to Lady Shan. Please subscribe to Lady Shan. Say check message. Please subscribe to Lady Shan. Subscribe to my sister. Okay. Oh, okay, Shan. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Which, thank you for sending the text, sis. Thank you for sending the text. You know what I mean? Shout out to Meryl Dixon. What's going on? Jonathan, what's happening? Greg Reed, what's up? Iron Kong 26. What's going on? Sophia. What it is, Sophia, what it is. Jedi Gremlin, what's going on? Mark Remington. Mark Remington. He say, F12, what's going on? F12. He said, I just got back from training with Manny. Catching the back stream. Okay. You know what I mean? Shout out to OJ Jew Man, the OJ the Jew Man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Roth, what's going on? Johnny Blaze, what's happening? Other than that, man, we gonna go ahead and we gonna get into this. Shout out to Self. Shane Carpentry, what's going on? Yeah, today is Receipts Friday. Shout out to Wizard Sleeve. Shout out to G Familia. If you don't like receipts, you might want to turn away from this show today. Shout out to Sab One. If you don't like receipts, you might want to turn away from this program today. This is not about your feelings. This is not about how you feel. This is not about who you like or who you're with. This is about the receipts. We're going to call this day Receipts Friday. If you are a fanboy of a particular fighter, you might want to leave the program today. If you are a troll and you're looking to get a reaction, you might want to leave the show today. I care nothing about your feelings. I only care about the receipts. We have to show the receipts because I am saying that Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. Anyone who does not believe that, please prove me wrong. Anyone who says other than that, please prove me wrong. Do you have any receipts to back up what you are saying? I do. Yes, I do. Shout out to D-Town Blaster for dropping that half a dub on your boy. D-Town Blaster say, sup, GM Dub, and karma is you in here, mama. Okay, I'm dropping that half a dub on my boy. Ain't nobody cashing out in the heavyweight division like AJ. No question. It's not even close. You're right about that, D-Town Blaster. It's not even close. It's not even close. Even with confirmation bias, you will not be able to refute this. Now, I didn't really have to do much, but I went far and beyond. I went far and beyond. I'm gonna tell you why I went far and beyond. Because when you're doing research, you just can't do just a simple Google search and just find something that fits your narrative, that's confirmation bias, and then say, hey, here it is right here, here it is right here. No, you gotta check a source and then you look at other sources as well. You gotta check everything. Look at all references and see do they confirm everything. Because you got a lot of different information out there. But that's neither here nor there. But let's get into this because I've been rambling on for about 12 minutes now. Now, Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division, period. Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division, period. There's no debate about this. I don't care who you with, who your favorite fighter is. When it comes to Anthony Joshua being the cash cow of the heavyweight division, everybody else is second place behind him. I have the receipts. Now, I could talk about net worth. I ain't got to do that. I don't think no one will argue that, but they probably will. I don't have to talk about what was his payday from his Andrew Ruiz fight, the highest payday that any fighter's ever made. I think just one fight. And not outside of Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. But in the heavyweight division, definitely in the heavyweight division. In the heavyweight division, no one has got paid more for one fight in the heavyweight division that I know of. Especially in today's time. So I'll just say today's time for argument's sake. In today's time, amongst the current heavyweights, no fighter has got paid more for one fight than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua got paid for one fight what other fighters in the heavyweight division made their entire career. I have the receipts. So if you are Anthony Joshua hater, you don't like Anthony Joshua, you might want to go somewhere else. I'm just gonna lay it out for you guys, and you can say it how you want to say it, drop it how you want to drop it, make it do what it do. Okay? But before we do that, I missed some super chats. Shout out to my brother Charles Stevens for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Now I know. Shout out to BG in the building for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Yes, sir.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Listen, man, all I got to say is this. Only a fool would even try to argue this. I'm not here to debate. Not here to talk about the reason why this ain't happened, man, because see what it is. See what had happened was what it is. See, racism, white supremacy is the reason why, yada, 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 yada. Nah, we ain't doing that today. Now, even though I do have race cars for sale for $9.99. $9.99. I do have them for sale, but we're not selling them today because today is Receipts Friday. Can't pull out a race car because this Anthony Joshua was a black man last time I checked. So we ain't gonna pull out the race card. But, they might. So anyways, let's get into this. And we're gonna produce the receipts. To this day. We're gonna produce the receipts. We have to. We have to. So now let's get into this. Now, my claim today is that Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. When it comes to boxing, Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. How do I know? The numbers don't lie. If you got a problem with numbers, facts, or receipts, this might not be the program for you. Now, you have a lot of AJ haters that say he's not a global superstar and that he's only big in the UK and yada, 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 yada. Oh, and the only reason he sell out football stadiums is because their tickets are cheaper. And that is true. That's true. That's true. You know, one brother told me that, yeah, man, they let people get in for $40, 40 pounds. Listen, in any concert or venue that you go through, you have many different prices for depending on where you want to sit at. I'm going to give you an example. If you want to sit in the nosebleed seats, you're going to pay a cheaper price. If you want to sit in the mid-range seats, your prices are going to be higher in order to come to that concert or that fight venue. If you want to sit on the floor, your prices, you're going to pay more money. The thought that everybody paying 40 pounds and this is why he's selling out 90,000 seat arenas is a lie. We're going to blow up all these narratives today and all these lies. Now, I might have some fanboys that get offended and then want to come in and say, oh, man, you see what it is, see what you're doing now, you know, no, what you cooning right now. And you coon, like, dude, I'm talking about another black man. It just so happened it's the black man that some of you out there who look like me don't like. I get it. But here it go, though. We ain't coming with no excuses there. We coming with receipts. Now, a lot, you know, you have a lot of AJ haters out there that say he's not a global superstar, as I said before, and that other heavyweights make more money and do better numbers than Anthony Joshua. That's what they say. That's what they say. They say that there's other heavyweights out there that do better numbers than Anthony Joshua and they make more money than Anthony Joshua. And they are bigger superstars than Anthony Joshua. That's what they say.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
They say that there are other heavyweights out there that make more money than Anthony Joshua and is a bigger global superstar than Anthony Joshua.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
Bruh. Now, we don't want the narratives. We don't want shit that you're making up in your head. All we want today is receipts. That's all we want today. We want receipts.
To this day.
We want receipts.
Say it again. Say something else.
We want receipts. If you are coming with a narrative.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
That's what we're going to say to you today. And I mean that. Now, we don't want the narratives. We don't want the shit that you're making up in your head. We only want the receipts. You see now, only a fool will try to argue with the receipts.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Only a fool will try to argue
Shut up.
with the receipts.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
Tell him, Pinky.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
You want to argue with the receipts?
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
You want to make up false narratives?
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
You want to represent the alphabet boys and come on this channel and troll?
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
We are going to run you away from here.
Say it again. Say something else.
If you say something crazy that using circular logic when you're trying to make a point and you don't produce the receipts.
Say it again. Say something else.
If you show blasphemy to the great Anthony Joshua.
Say it again. Say something else.
That's what we want to know.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
We don't care who sent you. Now, you see, only a fool would try to argue with receipts in order to support an indefensible narrative. An indefensible narrative. Only a fool to do that. You see, now receipts are proof of your claim that your favorite heavyweight or fighter is doing better numbers and getting paid more money than Anthony Joshua. Receipts are proof that your favorite heavyweight is selling out more venues than Anthony Joshua. I don't give a damn who the heavyweight is. Let me do this, guys. I see a super chat here. Let me go ahead and represent that super chat. Shout out to Lady Shan for dropping that. That's a quarter. We're just going to say quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
My sister, Lady Shan, please subscribe to Lady Shan's channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Now, as it relates to this particular subject matter or context, receipts are tangibles that I am going to produce today. The receipts are the tangibles that I am going to produce today so that I can back up what I'm saying. When you're trying to prove a point to someone or anybody, you have to show proof of what you're saying. Proof is what? Proof is evidence that compels acceptance by the mind of a truth or a fact. I will repeat that. Proof is evidence that compels the acceptance of a mind of a truth or a fact. Proof is also the process of establishing, sorry about that, the validity of a statement. You see what I'm saying? Proof is also the process of establishing the validity of a statement. And according to what? Principles of reasoning. So you have to have a reasonable mind in order to understand where I'm coming from. Only a fool is going to argue with receipts. I get it. So when it comes to the facts, I got to let you know. Or should I say the receipts, because I call receipts the facts and the facts the receipts. Your confirmation bias will not help you today. This is not about your feelings. This is only about the receipts. And that's it. So this is what we're going to do today. So let's cook. Let's cook. Let's go ahead and show these receipts, man. Let's go ahead and show the receipts, man. But before we do that, shout out to UK Dagenham for dropping that $2. No, that's about a quarter of a dub. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. If it ain't, we just gonna round it up. £2 is it is what it is.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
AJ 21st fight unification. Wilder versus Hayes 8-rounder. Yeah, so let's do this, man. So now, we're going to start with Exhibit A, Anthony Joshua. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Right quick, guys. So now, I made a claim today that Anthony Joshua is the highest paid heavyweight in the division. That's the claim I made. I made a claim that no other boxer in 2021 makes more money than Anthony Joshua. That's the claim I made. Now, guess what? I got to prove that. I just can't be capping. I have to prove it. So let's go here, guys. Let's go here. As a matter of fact, let me see, let's go to Exhibit A. The top 10 highest paid boxers in the world. As you can see, the date right here is June 22nd, 2021. This is recent. This was last month. So let's see. Right here, let me go ahead and make it a little bigger. Let's make it a little bigger. So right here, guys, is Exhibit A. So now, right here, as you see, the number 10th highest paid boxer is Joseph Parker. The number 9th highest paid boxer in the world. They say here's the top 10 highest paid boxers in the world today. This is heavyweights, though. Heavyweights. Not boxers, heavyweights. We have Michael Hunter. I can look up all of their net worths, but we ain't gonna do that. We have Alexander Usyk at number 8. We have Luis Ortiz, the boogeyman, so they say. Old man Ortiz. He at number 7. We have Andy Ruiz at number 6. He got on this list because he fought Anthony Joshua twice. We have the great Dillian White at number 5. We have Alexander Povetkin at number 4. We have Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber himself, at number 3. Bronze Bomber made some good money, him and Tyson Fury fighting. Number 2, we have Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, as the second highest paid heavyweight in the world. And then number 1, we have Anthony Knock him out the box Joshua. And this is from World Scholarship Forum. Now, you can go, and I've done a deep dive into this. You can go look and try to find something to debate this. I promise you, you ain't gonna find nothing. I promise you, you're not gonna find nothing. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my main man, Punch Drunk Boxing. Please subscribe to Punch Drunk Boxing YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Punch Drunk. Shout out to Punch. He putting in work over there, man. Punch putting in work over there. Lady Shan putting in work across the pond. I'm putting in work over here. Just everybody putting in work today. I wanted to start out with this. Why did I start out with this? Because I want to keep everything in its proper context. Because the narratives that have been shooting to me, and we're going to go over some of the comments that the people leave on my YouTube channel so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But that's neither here nor there. Why did I start out here? Because I want to show you this. So anybody who doesn't believe this,
say it again. Say something else.
Anybody who think that I am lying,
say it again. Say something else.
Anybody who's trying to push a certain narrative,
say it again. Say something else.
This is what I got for you today. Receipts. So now, as you can see, Anthony Joshua's number one. So let's do another deep dive. Let's look at what Anthony Joshua made fighting Joseph Parker. He fought Joseph Parker a few years ago, right? Not too long ago. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, guys. Let's look at it. Ticket prices revealed for Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker fight, with fans set to pay £2,000 for ringside seats at mouth-watering Carter Clash. As you can know, he sold out. He broke pay-per-view numbers in the UK. He broke pay-per-view numbers for this particular fight. Now I know what you're gonna say. Oh man, £2,000 in the US, to get floor seats, it's more money to get floor seats in the US. In the heavyweight division, yeah.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
That's true. I can't even argue with that. That's true. But you're gonna have to show me how this guy is able to sell out 90,000 seat arenas, football stadiums. Let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. Football stadiums. But in America, the heavyweights fight in smaller venues, and they almost sell them out, but they can't sell it out. And this is not a knock on anybody. I'm just showing it. I'm just dropping it like it's hot. Pause. Showing it like it is. So let's go ahead. So now, Anthony Joshua's ticket prices are cheaper. This is facts. This is not shade on Anthony Joshua. This is facts. The heavyweight title sheets are cheaper, depending on as it relate to comparison to like if Wilder and Fury fight each other in a clash. Because you have two top dogs, they're gonna require more dollars for their tickets. This is true. So now, the ringside seats for Anthony Joshua is £2,000. I don't know what is the conversion on that. I haven't really looked it up, but I think it's somewhere around almost $3,000 or something like that. Somewhere around $3,000 or something like that. Almost that. But let's go down and look at the numbers. It say the fight is expected to sell out, as we know it did, and I got the receipts to show that this fight did sell out. So for anyone who's going to dispute that this fight didn't sell out, I got proof that it did sell out. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the receipts. The fight is expected to sell out with Joshua's last trip to Cardiff in a 10th round stoppage of Carlos Takam. He did some decent numbers on that. Taking in front row, taking place in front of nearly 80,000 fans at the Welsh capital. 80,000 fans. Now I'm going to show you the pay-per-view numbers for this. Now, guys, let's look at this. So this is for why am I showing this? I'm showing this because this is for the people who say, well, oh man, what it is, see, the reason why he sell out stadiums is because everybody can get in for 40 pounds. 40 pounds is like $54, something like that. Nah, that ain't true. This is a foolish statement for anyone who's ever said this. Because to say that when you go to a venue, there's levels to this shit. When I say levels, I mean that when you go to a concert and you want to see Chris Brown or you want to see Adele or whatever the case may be, those who sit in the nosebleed seats are always going to be cheaper than those who sit in the mid-range seats or on the floor. Everybody is not going to be paying 40 pounds to get into a fight to see AJ. It's simply not true. So for all you Alphabet Boy channels or supporters,
say it again. Say something else.
For all you Alphabet Boy channels and supporters.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
If you are over here today, I have one question.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
I'm finna break it down like a 57 Chevy. Now, let's look at this. So, we know Anthony Joshua broke records at Madison Square Garden. He sold out Madison Square Garden within hours. Even the Anthony Joshua haters and detractors cannot refute this. They want to, but they can't. They want to, but they can't. So we ain't gonna even worry about go through all the run of the mill with that. But let's go ahead and do this. Now, as you can see in the yellow, guys, these seats are 40 pounds. The seats in the yellow. Look where they are at. The seats in the yellow. 40 pounds. Here's a chart right here. Yellow means 40 pounds. As you can see right here, guys, when you get to the purple, these seats are 60 pounds. Notice that all of these seats are not 40 pounds. So when someone tells me, oh man, the reason why he able to sell out stadiums is because everybody getting in for the low.
Say it again. Say something else.
Everybody getting in for the low. Everybody getting in for the low. And everybody get in for 40 pounds. That's not true.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
You are lying. Now let's move on. The seats in the purple are 60 pounds. Now let's move on to the seats in the green. The seats in the green are 80 pounds. Notice the escalation in the prices. Now, are the seats cheaper to get in to watch Anthony Joshua fight than it is to see someone like a Deontay Wilder? Yes, it is. But Anthony Joshua is selling out bigger venues. Deontay Wilder has smaller venues. As a matter of fact, the venues that Deontay Wilder fight in, Anthony Joshua fights in stadiums that are 4 times higher. So the level of difficulty is harder because you got to sell out more seats. And I don't give a damn what if you're selling them for cheaper, guess what? If you are not in demand by your own people in your own country, they're not going to pay to see your ass any goddamn ways. But I'm trying to prove a point today. But before I move on, shout out to my brother Shadow Ghost for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat.
Yes, sir.
Received.
Playtime's over. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Shout out to Kansas City Mac. He said AJ got dropped 4 times by Ruiz. Yeah, that's true. And I see you got a laughing emoji. Guess what, Kansas City Mac? I got something for you. Sit tight. Who your favorite heavyweight is, Kansas City Mac? I'm just curious. Who is your favorite heavyweight? You probably ain't gonna say who it is, but that's okay. That's okay. Kansas City Mac, I hope you ain't a troll.
Say it again. Say something else.
I hope you ain't a troll, Kansas City Mac. I hope you ain't a troll. But that's okay. If you are, that's cool. You can stay. But anyways, let's go ahead on. Now, as you can see, in the green, the seats are 80 pounds. In the blue, as you can see, closer to the floor, these seats here, these seats over here, the seats are 100 pounds. In the gray right here, they're 150 pounds, as you can see right here. In the teal color, which the seats are right here, right there, they're 200 pounds. He have 300-pound seats, which are closer to the ring. Right here in the light orange are 600-pound seats, which are definitely right up on the ring. And then we have 2,000-pound seats, which are here. The 2,000-pound seats are here. Right? So now, the man sold out 80,000. He sold out 80,000 here. This was a sellout. I don't think anyone will disagree with that. But just in case you do, let me go ahead and come with the receipts to back that up. So it says right here, Joshua warned his opponent about that no man can prevent him from becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Last April, this is right around the time he fought Vladimir Klitschko, Joshua rose from the canvas to beat Vladimir Klitschko at Wembley Stadium. And he told Parker, what I have learned from those experiences is that it would take more than any human to stop me. Now, as you know, Anthony Joshua did get stopped by Andy Ruiz, but that's okay. It happens in the sport of boxing. Now, it happens in the sport of boxing, guys, right? It happens in the sport of boxing. Now, where am I going at with this? Because we finna show receipts today. We are fixing to show receipts today. Now, where am I going at with this? So, who is the biggest star in the United States? Heavyweights. Who y'all would say who is the biggest star in the heavyweight division? Who is the biggest star in the heavyweight division? That's what I want to know. I want to see what y'all say. If you don't know, I want to see what you say. Who is the biggest star in the heavyweight division? Kind of know what they're going to say, but I'm just curious to find out. I'm just curious to find out. Anybody? Carmen Serene say Trevor Bryant. Smile back if you're ugly, say AJ. Jonathan say Furious. Okay. Jonathan say Furious. Joe Strowman say twerking. What he say? He say, I guess you're trying to say Deontay Wilder. Okay. Okay. So anyways, if you're coming with excuses today, we ain't gonna do that. Now, some people would say that the biggest star is Deontay Wilder. So let's do a comparison there. Let me go ahead and share this screen right quick. Now, this is as of 2018. As of 2018, we're gonna look at some ticket sales. We're gonna look at attendance, drawing power. In 2018, let's see, how many fights did Deontay Wilder have? In 2018, how many fights did Deontay Wilder have? Let's do this, guys, because I want to put some context on this. In 2018, how many fights did our brother Deontay Wilder have? Our good brother, Deontay Wilder, in 2018, he had 40 fights. He had 40 fights in 2018. Out of the 40 professional fights he's had as of 2018, that was 3 years ago. And let's see how many fights Joshua had in 2018. Oh, we going somewhere today. We going somewhere today. We are going somewhere today. We don't want no damn excuses. We don't want no, don't pull out the race card. I don't want none of that shit today. We comparing these two black men here. In 2018, Anthony Joshua had 22 fights. Deontay Wilder had 40 fights. 41 fights, actually, because he was 40-1. 40-1. Shout out to BG. Shout out to BG for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Yeah. Yeah, BG. So this is what we're going to do, right? So right here, 2018, Anthony Joshua had 22 professional fights. Where am I going at with this, coach? Because I'm going to say that Deontay Wilder is the star. He's the biggest star in the heavyweight division in America, even bigger than Trevor Bryant. In 2018, Deontay Wilder had 41 fights, 40 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. 41 fights, 22 by AJ. Where am I going at with this? Tell you where I'm going at with this. As of 2018, Anthony Joshua had 243,000 people attend his fights, versus Wilder had 42,000 people attend his fights. So 41 fights in, only 42,000 people have seen Deontay Wilder's fights 3 years ago as of 2018. In a country that has a population of 330 million people. This was his drawing power up until 2018. So we'll count 2019, 2020. Yeah, 2019 to 2020. We'll say he did another, for argument's sake, we'll say he did, now, I can't make no numbers up. I'm not going to make any numbers up because I don't want to get any fanboys or hurt anybody's feelings. But as of 2018, this guy had less fights. He had 22 fights. And he had 243,000 people come see him fight. Pause. You know what that means? That means he has drawing power in his country. A smaller country. Drawing power. Man selling out stadiums. Oh, but I got receipts for that too. Wilder had 42,000. Now, let's look at the last 3 or 4 fights or whatever. And we're going to do a comparison. Anthony Joshua fought Joseph Parker. Remember I told you he sold that out. Attendance 78,000, attendance 19,000. So when Anthony Joshua fought Joseph Parker, he fought in the Principality Stadium in Cardiff. 78,000 people came out to watch him fight. 78,000 people came to watch him fight. Now we don't broke down the ticket sales. We do know that it ain't no what it is. See what it is. See everybody getting in for 40 pounds. I just dispelled that myth right there with Exhibit A. With Exhibit A, this is a football stadium. I dispelled that myth that everybody getting in for 40 pounds. That ain't true. That's not true. Now, Anthony Joshua fought Joseph Parker. Now these are receipts. This right here is showing April 2018. As of April 2018, Anthony Joshua had 243,000 more people come see him. Deontay Wilder had 42,000 people come see him. So literally he's lapped him by 200,000. 200,000 more people came to see Anthony Joshua fight versus the star of America, Deontay Wilder. Is it shade? No, it's not. Am I making stuff up? No, I'm not. Am I hating? No, I'm not. I'm just stating the facts. I am just stating the facts. If you are a troll, if you are a fanboy, and you don't like what I'm saying today.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
If you have something to say.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
If you get offended.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up!
Hey, man, get offended at the receipts. But check it out, though. That's as of 2018. So let's move here. Anthony Joshua, he fought, and this is his last few fights up until that point. Anthony Joshua fought, let's see, he fought Joseph Parker. Let's see when he fought Joseph Parker. He fought Joseph Parker in 2018, March 2018. He fought Joseph Parker March 2018. He had 78,000 people come see him at a goddamn football stadium. Wilder, he fought in 2018. He fought Luis Ortiz. So this is the Ortiz fight. The Ortiz fight, he fought him in the Barclays Center. The Barclays hold like 20,000. Wilder did pretty good, though. He did pretty good. He sold 19,000. 19,000 was in attendance. That's pretty good. The numbers was terrible, though. The numbers were terrible. But I'm going to break that down, though, for you. We're going to break this down. So now, that's Exhibit 2. Wilder had 42 fights, 40-something fights. Now let's move on to the next one. Joshua fought Carlos Takam. When he fought Carlos Takam, let's see what year he fought Carlos Takam, guys. He fought Carlos Takam. Let's see. Is that Joshua? He fought Carlos Takam in 2017. So in 2017, he fought Carlos Takam. Guess how many people came to see him fight Carlos Takam? 75,000 in Cardiff Stadium. Wilder, this is when he won the heavyweight. I think that's when he won his heavyweight title. He fought Bermain Stavern in New York at the Barclays Center. The Barclays hold like 20,000, something like that. Wilder had 10,924 people come in attendance. Let's see what year this was. Let's see what year this was for my brother, Deontay Wilder. Bermain Stavern, that was 2015. Oh, what that? Oh, you know what? I think this was 2. Now, sorry about that. This is when he fought Bermain Stavern the second time. Sorry about that. I was wrong. This is when he fought him the second time. When he fought him the second time, he only sold 10,000. He only sold 10,000. Half the arena was full. Half of the arena was full when he defended his title. This is his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was his 6th title defense. This was our brother Deontay Wilder's 6th title defense against Bermain Stavern. And only 10,000 people came out to see him in a stadium, in an arena, basketball arena, in a whole 20,000. Joshua, in that same time, had 75,000 come out to see him. But let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. So, right here it says, let's read this right quick. It says, Joshua's promoter, Eddie Hearn, mocked Wilder for fighting in front of 6,000 or 7,000 fans in the wake of Joshua's triumph on Saturday night. He went on to add, have you seen where he boxes? It's some great venues, but with no one there. Look at what Joshua's doing. This is what Eddie Hearn is saying. Hearn, and he was just, goading Wilder at the time, understandably so. A lot of beef animosity going on. Hearn was slightly off with the numbers, but his point remains valid. On his first foray across Welsh border, Joshua pulled in 75,000 bums on seats. They called them bums. You know, the contrast is stark with Wilder's rematch against Bermain Stavern. This was his sixth title defense. It said Stavern failed to land one single punch despite...
Unknown caller.
Wow, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. You know, let me turn this phone off, man. Sorry about that. We don't need that. Let's turn this phone off right quick. Let's turn this phone off right quick, guys. I think one of the trolls called me. But that's okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this phone off because I don't want to be bothered right now. I don't want to be bothered right now, so we're gonna turn this phone off. It's off. Now, Stavern failed to land one single punch. He earned 360,000 pounds. It's possible that Wilder, they said they would explain that he sold 8,000 tickets at the Barclays Center, remained unsold. They said, this is what they said. It says Stavern failed to land one single punch despite earning 360,000 pounds for his work, and Wilder obliterated him in the first round. It is possible that fans saw the chasm in class between the two, which would explain why only 8,000 tickets at the Barclays Center remained unsold. Now, on the flip side, Joshua's clash with Carlos Takam was televised on Showtime. Showtime is an American channel, if you guys didn't know. This is when Joshua was with Showtime. But it only peaked at 371,000 viewers. So Joshua is not a star in America. That is true. Deontay Wilder is a bigger star than Anthony Joshua in America. People don't really know they know who Anthony Joshua's name is, but they don't really know him like that because he doesn't fight over here like Lennox Lewis did. This is true, guys. This is true. I can't make that up. I can't lie. This is true. Right? But now the underlying facts remain the same as relative to across the pond. He's a draw in his own home country. He's a draw in his country. So let's look at this one more time. Let's look at it again. Football stadium, 78,000 came to see him in Cardiff. In 2018, 19,000 came to see Ortiz and Wilder in the first fight. Pay-per-view numbers didn't do good, but 19,000 came to see him. We're just going off these three, right? We're just going off this here, okay? Now, Joshua fought Carlos Takam, or however you pronounce it. 75,000 came to see him in Cardiff Stadium. He did 3,000 less. Wilder fought Bermain Stavern in a rematch, 6 title defense, and only half of the venue came to see him. 10,924. This is the star in America. Deontay Wilder. Facts. Now, when Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko, when did he fight Vladimir Klitschko? Joshua fought Vladimir Klitschko, I think 2017. Vladimir Klitschko, 2017, 11th round TKO, and he got off the canvas. This was his 19th professional fight. Who did Wilder fight in 2017? Let's see. I want to see what they say here. Wilder fought Gerald Washington. Now, they had 12,346, and he fought in Birmingham, Alabama. Remember the brother who came on not too long ago? He said, see what it is. See, Deontay Wilder can't fight in Alabama because Alabama is racist. And if he fought there, he'll be able to sell out. But it's racist in Alabama. And he can't fight at certain stadiums, but he fought in his own hometown. And guess what? Woo, I got something for you. Shout out to Mercy Grace for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Oh my God. Mercy Grace saying Mike Tyson's day, we knew the opponent wouldn't make it past 3 rounds most of the time, but people still bought it. Yes, that is true. Mike was a draw. Still a draw today. Did 1.456 million pay-per-view buys. He gives him an old ass Roy Jones. Yeah. But anyways, let's get back over here. So Wilder fought Bermain Stavern in his own hometown in Alabama, right? So let's look at this. Where am I going at with this? He fought at Legacy Arena. So 2017, he fought Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington. Right here, guys. Gerald Washington. He fought him right here. This was his 38th professional fight. This is his 38th professional fight and Deontay Wilder's 5th title defense. He had a fight in his own hometown in Birmingham, Alabama. He beat Gerald Washington, knocked him out, TKO in the 5th round. He retained his title. And he did it in front of 12,346 fans. 12,346 fans. Now, guess what? Guess what? Lady Shan says, shout out to Lady Shan for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Yeah.
Boy.
Where am I going at with this? He fought in his own hometown. So when the guy who came on, I forgot the brother's name, he said, see what it is, what it is, what it is, see what it is.
Say it again. Say something else.
What it is, what it is.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
Now see what it is, what it is.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
Now see what it is, what it is.
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
No, man, he fought in his own hometown. He fought in Legacy Arena. He fought in an arena. Now I know what you're saying. Well, coach, if he did 12,346, maybe that's the most that stadium held. Maybe that's the most that stadium held, and that's the only reason, and he sold it out. Nah. Let's look and see what Legacy Arena holds. Legacy Arena, according to Wikipedia, it holds 17,654 seats for sporting events, 19,000 for concerts, and 8,000 for in a theater setting. So this wasn't a theater setting. This was a boxing match, a sporting event. So for a sporting event, they have seats available, 17,654 seats in a sporting event. I'm not making this up. This is what it says right here. This is what it says right here. Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. Wilder is from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He fought in his own hometown, and guess what? He was not able to sell out the event. He was not able to sell out the event in his own hometown. And this was in 2000, I want to say 17. Where we at, Wilder? This was 2017. He wasn't able to sell out his own event in his own hometown. Now, Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, we're going to go back here. Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, was able to do 90,000 fighting Vladimir Klitschko. 90,000 in the same year that Wilder fought in his own hometown. Wilder fought in his own hometown and could not sell out an arena in his own hometown. Joshua sold out with Vladimir Klitschko. So that was Joshua and Vladdy. They did that together. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, shit, man, he only did that with Vladimir Klitschko. That's the only reason he did that. But guess what? When he fought other people, he did 75,000. When he fought this guy, he did 78,000. So it ain't a fluke. It's not like it's a fluke that he did these numbers because of Vladimir Klitschko. No, this is what he did afterwards. This was the follow-up. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. Do we have anything else? No, we ain't got nothing else. This is another example. What I want to show you guys. As you can see, Legacy Arena holds 17,654 for sporting events. Boxing is a sporting event, and our good brother Deontay Wilder was only able to do 12,346. Now I know what you're gonna say. You see what it is. See, racism, white supremacy. See, the white folks still want to promote the black man. The man got two white managers. He has two white managers. Why would racism, white supremacy? We know this, in America, it's all about business and the money. He has two white managers, JD's and Shelley Bullwinkle. The man was not able to sell out in his own hometown. I'm not making this up. This is what this says. Now, let's move on. Now, remember I was telling you guys about Anthony Joshua. He got paid the most amount of money for a single fight than most people made in their entire boxing career. Remember I said that. I have the receipts. Let's go here, guys. Now, this is Exhibit C. How Joshua compares to other British boxers. AJ fights break UK pay-per-view record. So now, are the pay-per-view sales, the pay-per-view tickets in the UK are half of what the pay-per-view sells for in America. That is true. The pay-per-view tickets are cheaper, half the price than it is in America. for a heavyweight fight. This is true. This is facts. So when those detractors say, oh man, the only reason why he's breaking records is because their tickets are cheaper. That is true. It's true that the tickets are cheaper, but it's not true that that's the reason why he's breaking records. Because if I don't give a damn what you're selling it for. If they don't like you and if you're not a draw, the people not going to buy it. But let's break it down, break it down, break it down. See right here. 1996, Frank Bruno versus Mike Tyson did 660,000 pay-per-view buys in the UK. That was a record at that time. And then 1997, Nassim Hamed versus Tom Johnson did 720,000 pay-per-view buys. That was a record at that time. It broke Frank Bruno's record. Where am I going at with this? Right here, right here. Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson did 750,000 pay-per-view buys in the UK. And we know they broke records in America as well. But we were just talking about the UK record. Right? Right here, Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton, 1.1 million people in the UK bought this fight. We're not talking about America. We just talking about UK records. We just talking about the UK records. Because I'm trying to show how this guy is a draw in his own country. Breaking records, right? So this is Floyd Mayweather, Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's from the UK. Lennox Lewis from the UK. Nassim Hamed's from the UK. Frank Bruno's from the UK. Are you following me? Are you following me so far? Right here, Vladimir Klitschko. He did 1.1 million pay-per-view buys versus David Haye. Let's move it on, move it on, move it on. Right here, 2016, Anthony Joshua fought Charles Barton. I think that was for his first heavyweight title. First or second, I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Anthony Joshua did 1.3 million pay-per-view buys in the UK. He did that. But let's move it along, move it along, move it along. Right here, David Haye versus Tony Bellew did 1.5 million pay-per-view buys in the UK. Let's move it along, move it along, move it along. Anthony Joshua did 1.5 million pay-per-view buys against Vladimir Klitschko. So you say, well, shit, that's only because of Vladimir Klitschko. If it wasn't for Vladimir Klitschko, he wouldn't have done those numbers. Guess what? He broke records after Vladimir Klitschko. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Right here, he had the pay-per-view record right now today, almost 2 million pay-per-view buys. Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker. These are the highest numbers in the UK today. 1.9 million pay-per-view buys in his own country. In his own country. He broke the pay-per-view record in the UK. So this is how he compares to other British fighters. Notice you don't see Tyson Fury on here. Do you notice you do not see Tyson Fury on here? From 1996 all the way till 2018, you do not see Tyson Fury on here. Now, I don't know what the pay-per-view numbers was for Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. I didn't even look at that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're going to do a whole separate show on that. I got a whole separate show for that. Cause I want to see what the Gypsy King drawing power is. I want to see what the drawing power is for the Gypsy King. See where he at. But I don't see him nowhere on here. Right? I don't see him nowhere on here. But this is where Joshua was at. So let's move it on, move it on, move it on. Let's go on over here. Bam, ta-da. Let's look at Anthony Joshua's net worth. Now, as of 2020, according to this website, now I found some stuff to where in 2019, Anthony Joshua had a net worth of $60 million. 18 or 19, so up in there. Now, of course, he has a net worth higher than that because he fought Andrew Ruiz in the end of 2019. He got his highest payday he's ever gotten. $85 million. 85 million pounds. I think it was 80 or 85 million pounds. And I got the receipts for that. Got the receipts for that. Right? So right here it says Anthony Joshua's net worth. Let's look at it. Anthony Joshua currently is listed among the richest boxers in the world. He signed the most expensive deal, according to sources, worth $1 billion in American dollars, with match room in the zone. In 2013, Joshua made a professional debut, which we already know. Anthony Joshua has a net worth of 120 million US dollars. Now, there are sources that say he had a net worth of $60 million. What they're not telling you is he had a net worth of $60 million prior to this. Prior to this, he had a net worth of $60 million. So they'll throw that out there. Yeah, man, that's all he got. Yeah, I done some digging on that. You're being disingenuous and you're not telling the full truth. He had a net worth of $60 million. That is true. But when you factor in the fights that he had after that, he has a net worth more than that. So, Anthony Joshua, once he ended his contract with Showtime, he signed a new deal with Matchroom in the Zone. Right? In the first fight with Andy Ruiz Jr., in which Joshua suffered a defeat, it was reported that Joshua made $32 million, American dollars. I don't know how many pounds that is. He made $32 million in America when he sold out Madison Square Garden against Andy Ruiz in a defeat, TKO stoppage. So let's throw that in there. He had a net worth of $60 million prior to fighting Andy Ruiz. That's what they're not telling you. So when they say that, yeah, man, he got a net worth of $6 million, that's it. They are being disingenuous and they are lying. I'm saying this. I have a whole bunch of receipts. But let's go. He had a net worth of $32 million prior to fighting Andy Ruiz. He made $32 million to fight the Fat Boy, where he got stopped at. After getting the rematch clause, Joshua wins the fight. In 2019, Joshua from Ruiz Jr., in 2019, according to the reports, Joshua earned anywhere from 60 to 80 million US dollars. But I got something better than that. I'm going to dig deeper into that. For the fight in which makes him the highest paid boxer after Canelo Alvarez. So, this man made, and I'm going to show you what he made. That's right here saying he made anywhere from 60 to 80 million dollars. He made more than that, but I'm going to show you this. Which makes him the highest paid boxer. It didn't say that he was the he was the highest paid boxer behind Deontay Wilder. It didn't say he was the highest paid boxer behind Tyson Fury. It didn't say he was the highest paid boxer behind Trevor Bryant. It didn't say he was the highest paid boxer behind Andy Ruiz. It said it made him the highest paid boxer after Canelo Alvarez. Let's go. He earned his career highest payday before Andy Ruiz in 2017. According to sources, he made 15 million pounds to fight Vladimir Klitschko for the main pay-per-view event. Now let's stop right there. He made 15 million pounds to fight Vladimir Klitschko in 2017. What am I doing? Because I need to translate this to dollars for those who are disbelievers. That's $20 million. No, that's more than that. Let's see. That's more than that. Oh, $15 million. What is that? What did I say? 20 million pounds? Oh, you know what? I know what I did. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm tripping. Sorry about that. 15 million pounds. Let's see. Here you go. I think that's 20 million. I think that's 20 million, guys. For some reason, I thought it was more. For some reason, I thought it was more. But that's neither here nor there. So, the fight he had in 2000, which one is this? 17, he made $20 million against Vladimir Klitschko. So let's look at it. Let's go down here. In 2017, Wilder fought. Who did he fight? Wilder fought in 2017. He fought Gerald Washington and Bermane Stiverne. We're going to get to Wilder in a minute. So Joshua made $20 million, 15 million pounds in 2017. How much do you think Deontay Wilder got paid for Bermane Stiverne and Gerald Washington? I'm pretty sure it won't equal up to $20 million. I'm positive of that because I have the receipts. Now let's go over here. Let's go over here. Now, when Anthony Joshua fought Dillian White, when he fought Dillian White. When Anthony Joshua fought Dillian White in 2015, Anthony Joshua got paid $3 million. And then he fought Charles Martin in 2016. Anthony Joshua got paid $5 million. I mean, sorry about that. 3 million pounds against Dillian White, 5 million pounds against Charles Martin. In 2016, again, he fought Dominique Brazil. He got paid 4.5 million pounds. In 2016, again, because he had 3 fights in 2016, he fought Eric Molina. He got paid 5 million pounds. In 2017, he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He got paid 15 million pounds. In 2017, he fought Carlos Takam. He got paid 10 million pounds. I'm showing you guys something. I'm going somewhere with this. You know, in 2018, he fought Joseph Parker. He got paid 20 million pounds. In 2018, he fought Alexander Povetkin. He got paid 20 million pounds. In 2019, when he got stopped by Andrew Ruiz, he got paid 20 million pounds. And then Andrew Ruiz Jr. too, it says here he got paid $60 million. And hold on, this is what he made on the purse payout, right? And then it says he got 60% of the pay-per-view. So I didn't even talk about the pay-per-view. So here, Charles Martin, 5 million pounds, 50% of pay-per-view. So that means he made more than 5 million pounds. Dominique Brazil, 4.5 million pounds. That was guaranteed purse. And then he got 50% of the pay-per-view. Eric Molina, he got paid 5 million pounds. And then he got paid 50% of the pay-per-view. So whatever the pay-per-view numbers did, after everybody took their cut, he had to get 50% of that. So that means what? He made more than the 5 million pounds. Right here, when he fought Vladimir Klitschko, 15 million pounds he got paid. And plus he got 50% of the pay-per-view. 15 million pounds, which is $20 million, $21 million, plus 50% of the pay-per-view. As we know, the pay-per-view broke records. Just showed it to you. I just showed you the records that the pay-per-view broke. I think I showed it to you. Hold on. Where did I show it to you at? I showed you the pay-per-view records that it broke. I want to make sure I stay on point. I want to make sure I stay on point with this. I showed you right here the pay-per-view records that it broke right here. When he fought Vladimir Klitschko, it did 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. He got 50% of that. After the promoters and the networks get their money. After. Vladimir Klitschko, 15 million pounds, plus 50% of the pay-per-view, 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. Now, to come to Anthony Joshua fights, the fights are cheaper than it is in the US. And the pay-per-views are half of what the America sells. So this is facts. Now let's move on. When he fought Carlos Takam, he got paid 10 million pounds and got 50% of the pay-per-view. And we're not even going to talk about the endorsements he's made. In 2018, when he fought Joseph Parker, he got paid 20 million pounds and got 60% of the pay-per-view. So 20 million pounds is probably like what, $25 million? $26 million? Plus he got 60% of the pay-per-view. So he made more than that. And how we know he made more than that? He broke records right here, guys. Joseph Parker, he did almost 2 million pay-per-view buys. This is the UK record for boxers. There's no fighter in the UK who has more pay-per-view buys than Anthony Joshua. This is facts. This is not me capping. This is not me fanboying. This is me laying out the facts. If you have a problem with the receipts, it's not my problem, it's your problem. The receipts don't lie. Now let's move on. Let's go back over here and let's make it do what it do. Let's go back over here and make it do what it do. What was that? All right, here I go. When he fought Alexander Povetkin, he got paid 20 million pounds and he got 60% of the pay-per-view in 2018. When he fought Andrew Ruiz in America where he lost, he got 25 million pounds and he got 50% of the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view didn't do good in America. Not gonna lie, but it did damn good in the UK. Did decent. When he fought Andy Ruiz the second time, it says here he got a purse payout of $60 million. Notice how they had all pounds there. They didn't want to say $60 million. But I'm gonna show you he made more than that because he got a payout of $60 million guaranteed according to this. And then he got 60% of the pay-per-view. The boy ended up walking away with 85 million pounds. The boy walked away with like 85 million pounds. What heavyweight fighter in boxing made $85 million? We're not talking about Floyd Mayweather, outside of Floyd Mayweather and outside of Manny Pacquiao and stuff like that. We're talking about heavyweights. Name me one heavyweight that got paid 85 million pounds for a goddamn fight. I'll wait. You can't name them. You can't name them. I promise you. You can scour over the ends of the universe. You will not find that. But let's move on. But they say Anthony Joshua, he ain't no cash cow to heavyweight division. He ain't got no star power. Ain't nobody, he ain't selling out stadiums and arenas and stuff like that. The receipts say something totally goddamn different. The receipts say something totally goddamn different. Now, what heavyweight was making more money than Anthony Joshua and right here in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Name me one heavyweight that was making more money than Anthony Joshua. From anywhere on the planet Earth, find me one. As a matter of fact, I'll do you a favor. Find me two and combine their net worth or purses together and see does it match what Anthony Joshua was making. Find me two heavyweights and combine them together. And let me know who was making more than this guy in 2017, 18, and 19 in that time period. You ain't gonna find them. You want to know why? Because I tried to find them. If you think you're going to find something to fit your narrative to debate these numbers, it's not going to happen. I can promise you that. Oh, we killing narratives today. So I think I don't establish that Anthony Joshua is the highest paid heavyweight in the division. Period. And he's clearly the bigger star in the heavyweight division. How do I know? Because the numbers don't lie. You have fighters that are heavyweights that's from the UK can't sell out a goddamn pub. I ain't gonna say no names, but you can guess who I'm talking about. If I hurt your feelings,
Say it again. Say something else.
if I hurt your feelings,
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
if you are mad and you're cursing me out,
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
if you are a troll and you want to get my attention,
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
if you are a fanboy and I am hurting your feelings with these receipts,
Now who sent you, nigga? Shut up.
I don't care. You don't have a problem with me. You got a problem with the receipts. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Remember I told you guys, Anthony Joshua made 85 million. I said 85 million pounds. He made $85 million. Anthony Joshua made $85 million and Andy Ruiz got paid $10 million. This is a career high payday for Andy Ruiz. The man made $85 million for one goddamn fight. Find me a heavyweight champion currently today, champion or ex-champion or any heavyweight that has got paid more money than this guy right here. Anthony knock him out the box, Joshua. Because you tell me, oh man, he ain't no star. He, don't nobody know who he is. Oh, the only reason he's selling out football stadiums is because the tickets are cheaper. Yeah, the tickets are cheaper. Everybody got to pay 40 pounds to get in. And 40 pounds, everybody paying 40 pounds each. Well, I don't have spelled that myth right there. I don't have spelled that myth right there. We don't broke that down right here. Where I broke it down there? Where I broke it down there? Where I broke it down there, guys? Where's that? I'm getting lost in the sauce right here. I'm getting lost in the sauce right here. Getting lost in the sauce right here. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that up. I don't have spelled that myth. He go to seats right here. Yellow, $40, 40 pounds, 60 pounds, green, 80 pounds, blue, light blue, baby blue, 100 pounds, you know, I guess it's beige, 150 pounds, I guess it's turquoise, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 600 pounds, and 2,000 pounds. But he got to sell out a whole goddamn arena. I mean, a whole football stadium. A football stadium. Do you know how hard it is to sell out a football stadium? Not only is he selling it out, he's selling it out in record time. He's selling it out in record time. Now let's go here. Anthony Joshua got paid $85 million to fight Andy Ruiz in a rematch in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua to get paid much more than champion Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz was the champion. This is a PBC fighter. This is PBC. Call Al, Big Finn, Cap, call Al. This is a call Al fighter. He's an American, a Mexican fighter. He gave Anthony Joshua his first loss fighter. He was the unified champion of the world. The first Mexican American to do it. He made history. Guess what happened? In the second fight, he got his ass beat for 12 rounds straight. This guy, Andy Ruiz, not like Andy Ruiz, but he looks like he hasn't seen, there's not a donut that he's seen that he doesn't like. And he stopped Anthony Joshua. Just like Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali. He didn't stop him, but he beat Muhammad Ali. Leon Spinks had like 7, 8 professional fights, and he beat my hero, Muhammad Ali. So it happens. It happens. But that's neither here nor there. The man made $85 million to fight Andy Ruiz. This here is the death blow. I don't have to go further. This is the death blow. Tell me what fighter who cannot draw flies to shit can get paid $85 million for one goddamn fight. Not only did he get paid $85 million for one fight, he had another country build a stadium for him. Another country built a stadium for him in order to have the honor to host his fight in their country. What fighter has countries getting in bidding wars to have them host their fights in their country? What fighter has not only come with bidding wars, but what fighter from the UK or anywhere on the globe have countries getting in bidding wars that have a black man on top of that? Racism, white supremacy, it ain't stopped this black man who was a direct descendant from Africa, from the continent of Africa. Don't get no blacker than that. He's a direct descendant from the continent of Africa because his parents is from Nigeria. And he was born in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. We're not even counting the sponsorships that Anthony Joshua has. The man made $85 million to fight Andy goddamn Ruiz in 2019. So let's get this straight. So check this out. Hold it. I'm going somewhere with this, guys. Hold on. I'm going somewhere with this. This has led me to something else. Hold on. Yeah, I just thought of something, guys. I just thought of something. Boy, if you're a fanboy, you might want to leave right now. That boy. I said you might want to leave right now. That boy. That boy. I said you might want to leave right now. That boy. So we're going to keep that one up. Go ahead and shut this one down. Close this window right here. We're going to keep that one up. I got something for you. Oh, no, don't go nowhere. Hold up, swole up. Boy, I got something for your TIS today. I got something for you. To this day. I got something for you. All you goddamn trolls and you haters and all of you who say I'm lying. I got the receipts. I just thought about something. Now, you know you don't fucked up right. You know you don't messed up. Warning, warning, warning. If you have a problem with receipts, you might want to turn away from the channel right now. If you have a problem with receipts, you might want to turn away from the channel right now, because I'm bodying your ass right now. You are getting bodied. You narrative pushing ass other channels who lie and put out this fake ass content about your star fighter who you so in love with. No, no, no. We finna blow this shit up today. Where am I going at with this? Do you notice? He fought Andy Ruiz twice. He made like 25 million pounds, which is 25 million pounds guaranteed. Plus he got 50% of the pay-per-view. Then, so he probably made like $40 million. 40 million pounds, 50 million pounds, something like that. Or maybe even 60, who knows? But for argument's sake, we're gonna say he made 40 million pounds because he got 50% of the pay-per-view. So he made about 40 million pounds, 25 million pounds guaranteed, and he probably got another 15 million from the pay-per-view sales, which make him make 40 million pounds. 40 million pounds. He made in the first fight where he lost fighting Andy Ruiz. Right here, he made $80 million. So if you add the $80 million plus about the 40 million pounds, that's over $100 million, over 100 million pounds. He made more in one fight, but he made over 100 million pounds in 2 goddamn fights, fighting Andy Ruiz. Tell me what fighter in America or in the UK made over 100 million goddamn pounds in 2 fights? Oh, somebody tell me this. Oh, that's the death blow. Oh, that's the death blow. Oh, that's the death blow right there. Tell me what fighter. Listen, homie, check this out. The man made more in 2 fights than 2 heavyweight champions that I currently know made their entire careers. The man made more. Anthony knock him out the box. Joshua made more in 2 fights than Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury combined made in their entire career. I'm pretty sure of that. And if I'm wrong, I might be wrong by a few $million. Because when I pull up Deontay Wilder's career earnings, now you know what? You know what? That might not be true. Because when I look at Deontay Wilder's career earnings, I think he did like 70 million career earnings. That's how much he made throughout his whole career. Joshua blow that out the water in one fight, though. Joshua against Andy Ruiz, he made $85 million in one fight. He made more money in one fight than Deontay Wilder made his entire career. I got the receipts. I got the receipts to prove that. Because I know what y'all gonna say. No, man, you lying, man. See what it is, what it is. See what it is, what it is, what it is. See what it is. See what had happened was, no, we ain't gonna play these crackhead games today. We are not going to play these crackhead games today.
Say it again. Say something else.
If you say that, you see what it is, what it is. If you try to play the race card, guess what?
Say it again. Say something else.
Nah, your ass can't run to the race card today. The race card is not going to save your ass today. These are facts. This not my personal feelings. This not what I'm hoping or wishing for. These are facts. The man made $85 million fighting Andy Ruiz in the second fight. And in the first fight, he made about 40 million pounds. You do the math. That's in 2 goddamn fights. Tell me one fighter, a heavyweight champion today, that has made $85 million his entire career. I'll wait. If you ain't figured it out yet, I got the answer for you. Nobody. There's not a fighter from the UK to America and anywhere in between, heavyweight fighter that has made more, got paid 80, that has a net worth more than $85 million. This man made more money in one fight than heavyweight champions currently today made their entire career. I'm not even finished with the presentation yet. I'm not even finished with the presentation yet, and I don't nuke your ass. I don't blow the whole narrative up. I don't blow it up. I don't blow it up up and away. Up and away. Oh man, this make me sick. This nigga over here, fanboying for Anthony Joshua. Power to the people. Anthony Joshua, a black man. Right? Last time I checked. I'm not tearing nobody down. I'm not saying this dude trash, this dude this. I'm just stating the facts. The man made $85 million to fight Anthony Ruiz in the second fight. And then the first fight, he made about 25 million pounds, 50% of the pay-per-view. So we're going to say he made another 15 million pounds off that. So he made about 40 million pounds on that. That's like 50-something million dollars. So 50-something million dollars plus 80-something, $85 million, you're looking at $135 million, just throwing that out there. He made about $135 million in 2 fights. 2 fights. Now, let's move on. Let's move on. This shit here is, Here we go. It said regardless of the 2 purses combined, will be the 4th biggest fight purse in the history of boxing. The 3 larger purses than the bout came at the hands of Floyd Money Mayweather. Ain't nobody made more money than Floyd Mayweather in boxing. Floyd up there by his goddamn self. I think the only person closer to him is Mike Tyson. Floyd fought Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, all edged Joshua and Ruiz by a minimum of $2 million. So Anthony Joshua made so much goddamn money. They said that the only fighters that edged him out was outside of Floyd Mayweather was Conor McGregor, because he fought Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez. And they edged Joshua and Ruiz by a minimum of $2 million. So they barely beat him. And check it out though. While it's nice to see Ruiz get a raise, it obviously pays more to be a draw than the champion. Ruiz was trying to get $50 million to fight Joshua. Joshua was like, hell no, you ain't get no $50 million. But the fact of the matter remains, this dude is the biggest star heavyweight champion in boxing. Period. It ain't even close. It's not even close. It's not close. It is not close. Nobody made more money today. This guy is a global superstar. Is he big in the U.S.? No, he's not. Can't even front. But the fighters that are big in the U.S. can't even really sell out venues. And they ain't getting paid like that. Now, they're making good money now. They're making good money. Man, we're going to go on to the next thing. I don't buy it, this shit. Here you go again. 66 million pound payday for Anthony Joshua. As British heavyweight rakes in a staggering fee for Saudi Arabia rematch with Andy Ruiz, with a total purse for the pair reaching $98 million. So $98 million was the purse for both men. Andy Ruiz made 10 million pounds, something like $10 million. Take 10 million away from that, Joshua got the rest. Hate to say it, man. This right here just bought it up. I ain't got to show no more as it relate to this. The man made more one goddamn fight fighting Andy Ruiz than your favorite fighter made his whole career. Now let's move on. Well, let's show what Wilder did. So, hold on, guys. Let's show what Deontay Wilder did. Let's do this. Let me go ahead and slide this one down. Exhibit A. Let's show what Deontay Wilder did. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? So, hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Are we clear on this? This guy, we have our brother Deontay Wilder. He's the number 3 highest paid heavyweight. Number 2 is the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. Number 1 is Anthony Joshua. What does number 1 mean? Number 1 means that no one makes more money than you in this division. That's what number 1 means. Number 1 don't mean what it is. See what it is. See what had happened was. Nah, that ain't what number 1 means. Oh man, well, when in the UK, they ain't got nothing going on. You hear that all the time. They ain't got nothing over there. These dudes ain't never been to the UK. They ain't got nothing going on over there, so they ain't got nothing but boxing and football and soccer. So everybody gonna come out anyways. That's what they say. You brothers and sisters from the UK, you better to answer that than I am. Because this is what the naysayers and the detractors say when they try to make up stuff. It say that the only reason why Joshua is selling out football stadiums is because you guys in the UK ain't got nothing to do. They say that the ticket sales are cheaper, which is true, and that the ticket sales are half the price of what they sell in the US, and the pay-per-view sales are half the price of what they sell in the US, which is true, and they say that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why 90,000 people, 75,000 people, 78,000 people on a consistent basis come out to see they guy. And in the UK, Anthony Joshua was a big fish in a small pond. You heard who said that. Explain to me why the bigger pond, the big star, and the big pond can't draw 16, 17,000 people in a country that holds 330 million people. But let's move on. Let's go on over here, man. Let's go on down yonder. We're going to go down yonder, guys, and, we're going to go yonder. We're going to go yonder. We're going to go yonder. Why are we going to go yonder, guys? I'm going to tell you why. Because we're looking at the fight purses for Wilder versus Ortiz, too. We're going to go back to one. I'm trying to prove a point. I really don't have to prove a point anymore, but I'm going to just prove a point even more. Our good brother, and I think Wilder got a net worth for like $35 million, something like that. That's a lot of goddamn money. So all you guys talking about, see what it is, see, racism, white supremacy is keeping Wilder back. Guess what? Tell me, how did he get a net worth for $30 million? How did racism stop him from getting a net worth of $30 million? You have yet to show me that. But I get it. Oh, I will be called a coon after this show. I don't know why I'm talking about another black man. I'm saying Joshua's a black man, Wilder's a black man, Tyson Fury's a white guy. I'm not even talking race or color. I'm talking about facts, the numbers. So you don't have a problem with me, you got a problem with the numbers. But let's look at the receipts. It says right here, our good brother Deontay Wilder, when he fought King Kong Ortiz, he made a guaranteed purse of $3 million. So that was his upfront money. King Kong Ortiz made $1.5 million of upfront money, right? That's the guarantee. But the PBC way, they always pay you low guarantee, but they're banking that you do good on pay-per-view and you'll get a big percentage of that. That's what they call back-end money. So when you hear the Alphabet Boy say, yeah, what it is, yeah, he got paid this, but he really made more than that on the back end. Joshua ain't got to wait on no back end money. He made more on the front end than all of these guys make on the back end. But that's neither here nor there. So now, Wilder got paid against King Kong Ortiz to the rematch. He got paid a guarantee of $3 million. Joshua got paid a guarantee to fight Ruiz in the second fight, a guarantee of $60 million. That was the guarantee. 60 million, 3 million. 60 million, 3 million. 60 million, 3 million. Big bank take little bank all day. When Joshua fought Andrew Ruiz in the second fight, when he got his belts back in Saudi Arabia, he got a guarantee of $60 million. And then with the pay-per-view sales, he ended up walking away with like $85 to $88 million. Something like that. But the guarantee money was more than what Wilder got guaranteed. And he's a big fish in a big pond. America's supposed to be the richest country on the planet. But that's neither here nor there. So now, Wilder walked away with somewhere like 20 million. And Ortiz walked away with like 7 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So 3 million up front, guaranteed, 17 million on the back end. That's going to be pay-per-view. That's going to be gate, live gate, and all that stuff there. You see what I'm saying? So now, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hate to say it. Now let's move on. Let's move on. 60 million to fight Andrew Ruiz, 3 million up for guarantee. Wilder walked away with $20 million, somewhere around there. We're going to look at what these pay-per-view numbers look like too, though. Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, we got to do that. So we don't make that happen already. Now, let's go on though. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you guys. I'm gonna get to it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got something I gotta do right here. Cause I gotta make it right. Gotta make it right. Right? So one guy got paid $60 million for a rematch. Guaranteed. We ain't talking about the back end money, just the guaranteed money. Guaranteed purse $60 million for Joshua. Guaranteed purse for Wilder $3 million. Wilder walked away with about $20 million, which is damn good. That's a lot of money. A lot of money now. Joshua walked away with about $85 million. That's a whole lot of money. That's about 4 times more than what Wilder walked away with. Bigger star, Anthony Joshua. Here we go. Now let's look at Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. This is another purse. I think this is the first fight they had. They fought at the Brooklyn Center. Now, you know, I think this might be the second fight. March 18th. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let me. Yeah, I think this is the second fight. Because they fought at the Barclays Center. No, this is the first fight. Because the first fight, Ortiz had a guaranteed purse of $5 million. And Deontay Wilder had a guaranteed purse of $2.1 million. So when he fought Andrew Ruiz the first fight, he had a guaranteed purse of $2.1 million. Well, we know Anthony Joshua get his guarantees way more than that. We know this. But that's the first Ortiz fight. He walked away with I forgot exactly what he walked away with, but he did okay. He did okay. Because these pay-per-view numbers were dismal. They was terrible. And they almost sold out the event. It says, but here, let me read it though. Hours before the WBC title fight is set to go down in Brooklyn, the fight purses were revealed, and Wilder, 39-0 with 38 KOs, will be coming away with significantly more than the challenger Ortiz, who was 28-0 at the time. That's the first fight. Then. The champion, which is Deontay Wilder, has a guaranteed purse of $2.1 million to show Saturday. While Ortiz will net himself $500,000 for stepping into the ring against one of the best boxers in the game. Of course, should Ortiz pull off the upset and become WBC champion, more money will be certainly for him in the future. As the popularity of the champion, Wilder continues to grow in the U.S. I have to add that. So does his bank account. For comparison, when he viciously knocked out Bermain Stabern in their rematch of November of 2017, the Bronze Bomber walked away with $1.4 million. So he walked away with $1.4 million in a rematch against Bermain Stabern. This was in, I want to say 2017. The man walked away with $1.4 million fighting Bermain Stabern. And I think that was his 6th title defense. So when you tell me that Anthony Joshua is not the highest paid heavyweight currently today, you are being disingenuous and you are lying. I'm sorry. I can't sugarcoat this. The numbers don't lie. I am not saying this. The numbers are saying this. The numbers, I followed the receipts. The numbers showed me that in 2017, when he fought his 6th title defense, the man walked away with a guaranteed $1.4 million. Prior to that bout, he earned $900,000 for his 5th round TKO over Gerald Washington. I think he was like 38-0 at that time. 37-0. So his 37th fight, he made $900,000. In his 38th fight or 39th fight, he made $1.4 million. And whatever he might have made on the back end. For his fight against Gerald Washington, I think that was his 5th title defense, he made $1.5 million. No, sorry about that. Yeah. And then when he fought Arthur Spilker in 2016, he walked away with $1 million. $1.5 million, I think, for Arthur Spilker. And when he fought I think when he fought Bermain Severn in 2015, he walked away with $1 million. I ain't saying this. This is what the receipt saying. Is this shade? No, this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade. Shout out to James for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, he said, Coach, Bud about to tell everyone to call Al. Hashtag PBC greater than everyone else. That's a PBC. That's a PBC supporter. That's a PBC supporter. That's a PBC supporter. Fine. Some people are fans of promotional companies. I'm not. But anyways, so this is why these are the numbers, guys. 2015, he got paid when he fought Bermain Severn for his first title defense. He made $1 million. And they're gonna say, well, he made a little bit of extra on the back end. So whatever he made on the back end, it ain't gonna equal up. So he made $1 million here, $1.5 million there. So that's $2.5 million. $900,000 there. We're gonna round that up. That's $3.3 million. 1.4 here, 3.7, $4.7 million. So in 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, he came away with like 4.5 or $5 million, $6 million. And if you want to say he made money on the back end, we'll do that. So we'll give you $8 million. For those 4 fights, so let's say he walked away with $8 million. There's no comparison to Anthony Joshua. There's no comparison. There is no comparison. So when you say that Anthony Joshua, he ain't nobody, oh, he just a pumped up weightlifter, yada, 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 blind squad, oh man, Uncle Anthony Joshua, Uncle Tom, he ain't doing no numbers like that. See what it is, see what it is. You niggas sound like goddamn Porky Pig. The numbers don't lie. But guess what? Guess what, guys? We're not finished. We're not finished. This ain't no shade. This ain't no shade. I'm just calling it like it is. This ain't no shade. This ain't no shade, guys. I promise you this ain't no shade. I'm trying to prove a point. I'm trying to prove a point. I'm trying to prove a point. Now let's go here. Deontay Wilder net worth in 2021. How much has he made in boxing? He did good now. Deontay Wilder has a damn good net worth. Not gonna lie. Shit, I wish I had a tenth of what he had. I ain't even gonna lie. Deontay LaShawn Wilder is a famous American heavyweight boxer. He began his boxing career at the age of 20 years old. I think he started like a year or 2 years after AJ, something like that. Now, this is as of July 5th, 2021. This is as of July 5th, 2021. This is this year. Now, some gonna say, now this is MSN.com. Some gonna say, oh man, that you can't believe that. That ain't true. He got more than that on the back end. I'll get him money under the table. If it's under the table, how do you know they get money under the table? Under the table means it's supposed to be secret. You ain't supposed to know. And if you ain't talking to Al Heyman, how the hell you know? You got all these dudes on YouTube talking about Al Heyman, and guess what? They ain't never seen the man, never met him. How the hell you know how Al Heyman run his business? They don't. They're gonna say what it is. See what it is. See, we know fighters, and the fighters that we know tell us what's going on. Whatever. Okay, here it is. So right here, it said Deontay Wilder has made an incredible wealth out of sheer hard work and determination. Wilder has done damn good for himself. Love the brother for that. According to Celebrity Net Worth, these are the people who keep track of what a fighter's net worth is. They pocket watch for a living. Forbes do the same thing because it's public information. This stuff is public information because you can't hide the shit because you got to pay taxes on it. It's public information. His net value is a whopping $30 million. His wealth has been increasing in recent years and is considering that he is still active in the sport of boxing. His net value is bound to keep growing because what he's going to make in the next fight for Fury is probably going to be a lot less than what he made in the last fight because I think he walked away with like $25 million against Fury. That was his biggest payday. He had $5 million guaranteed, and I think he made another $20 million on the back end from pay-per-view sales. They did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie on that. They did pretty good, and the venue was almost sold out. It didn't sell out, but it was almost sold out. But that was a good fight for Fury and Wilder. That's why they deserve each other. That's why they deserve each other. It says Deontay Wilder's primary source of income. We know that. At that point, it said with the earnings of $42 million, he is ranked at the 20th position. He has made an incredible fortune from his boxing career. He did that. So he has a net worth of $30 million. And this is as of July 5th, 2021. That's worth a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. Now let's look at the reason why I can't pull up a bunch of pay-per-view numbers for Deontay Wilder, because it's not fair. It's not fair. Because if I pull up all his pay-per-views, it's very disappointing. So when Wilder knocked out King Kong Ortiz in the second fight, he almost sold out. I think they did like 19,000, 18,000, something like that. Did pretty good at the gate. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Deontay Wilder versus King Kong Ortiz did an estimated 225,000 to 750,000 pay-per-view buys. 275,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, you would have guys tell you today, oh man, that's good numbers. That's real good. But I'm going to tell you why it's good and it's not good. I'm going to tell you why. See, what the PBC does is they don't pay their fighters a lot of money up front. They don't pay their fighters a lot of money up front. So what they do is they lowball you on the front end and tell you to bet on yourself on the back end. So if they do like 200,000, 275,000, that's good numbers for them because they didn't put up a lot of money in the first place. PBC really don't promote no fights. You notice they don't really promote their fights. You see what I'm saying? So now, this is how they're able to do it. So this is a success for them. But to me, the era I grew up in, these are terrible numbers. But hey, it says despite heavy pre-fight promotion from Fox. So Fox promoted the hell out of this. It says, despite heavy pre-fight promotion from Fox Sports, Deontay Wilder's second appearance as a pay-per-view headliner was not exactly a great one. Now, I didn't say this. James said, Coach, Joshua's a good heavyweight, but until he fights Wilder and Fury, he can't be the best. Not a Wilder fan, but his conditioning is much better than AJ. AJ's skills are much better, all subjective. Shout out to James for dropping that half a dub on your boy.
Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
That right there is getting off topic. See what I'm not going to do, James, my brother, I'm not going to get off topic. This is subjective. You're right about it. It's all subjective. But we're not going to get off topic. We're going to stay on point. We're going to stay on topic today. It says here, despite heavy pre-fight promotions from Fox, Deontay Wilder's second appearance as a pay-per-view headliner was not exactly a great one. So, Fox, which is a white-owned company, did heavy pre-fight promotions. They didn't say, well, we ain't going to promote this fight because it's the black man from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and we're going to let racism and white supremacy come in, and this is why his numbers didn't do well. According to this report, they said that Fox did heavy pre-fight promotions. And I remember this fight. I watched it. I bought the pay-per-view. I was one of the 275,000 people who bought this pay-per-view. I was one of them. Sorry about that, guys. I was one of them. They did. It says that despite having pre-fight promotions from Fox Sports, Deontay Wilder's second appearance as a pay-per-view headliner was not exactly a great one. Not a great one meaning they did terrible. Wilder's sensational 7th round KO of Luis Ortiz failed to perform his pay-per-view debut against Tyson Fury last year. When he fought Tyson Fury in 2018, those numbers were better, which did an estimated 300,000 pay-per-view buys. So when he fought, when Wilder and Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, fought each other, they only did 325,000 pay-per-view buys. Tyson Fury says he's the best heavyweight in the division. Deontay Wilder's supposed to be the hardest hitting heavyweight in the history of the heavyweight division. Both of them together can only muster 325,000 pay-per-view buys in their first bout. They did a lot better in the second one, and we're going to address that. But against King Kong Ortiz in 2019, he only did 275,000 pay-per-view buys. We'll just do that. ESPN is reporting an industry source, Wilder Ortiz did an estimated 225,000 pay-per-view buys. So in 2019, these was the big pay-per-view buys in 2019. Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner did 400,000. Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia did 300,000. Big fish, cat, big fish. Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan did 200,000. This is ESPN. Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan did 200,000 pay-per-view buys. Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman did 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Errol Spence and Sean Porter did 325,000 pay-per-view buys. These were the top pay-per-view numbers of 2019. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. All of these guys right here, Manny Pacquiao did 500,000, and Manny Pacquiao did 400,000 against Adrian Broner, and 500,000 against Keith Thurman. Big Fish did 300,000 against Mikey Garcia and 325,000 versus Porter. Those are estimated buys at that time. These are the numbers, man. These are the numbers. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Now, when Wilder fought at the Barclays Center, I think he fought Ortiz. I think that was the first fight. In the first fight, they did like 14,069 at the Barclays Center. The Barclays Center holds about 20,000 people. So it wasn't a sellout. They did 275,000 pay-per-view buys. We're going to give them that. We're just going to say 275,000. And they had 14,069 in attendance. So they were short by 6,000 to sell out the Barclays Center. And the pay-per-view numbers were terrible. Oh, you hating on Wilder. Why you say it's terrible? I didn't say it was terrible. ESPN says, despite pre-fight promotions from Fox News, Deontay Wilder's second appearance as a pay-per-view headliner was not exactly a great one. You're not going to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You're not going to give me shit and tell me it's a chocolate payday. So your narratives ain't going to add up with me because the numbers don't lie. I got the receipts today. Shout out to Johnny Blaze for dropping that $2 on your boy. When is PBC Big Fish going to crack 500K? He should crack 500K against Pacquiao. If you are mad today, you are not mad at me. You are mad at the numbers. Warning, warning. If you are a fanboy, you might want to leave. If you like to push race hustling and race baiting narratives, you might want to leave. Yeah. Oh, I'm not finished. Got a little bit more. We're going to run over 2 hours today. We're going to run over 2 hours today. I'm not finished. I am not finished. Got a little bit more for you. Plenty more, Rock. Plenty more. Plenty more. Plenty more.
Say it again. Say something else.
To this day.
Say it again. Say something else.
To this day.
Say it again. Say something else.
To this day.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, we getting started today. Just getting started. Hold on, I got a little bit more. I'm not finished. If you are mad right now, stay a little longer. You're going to be even madder. I intend to piss you off today. If you are a narrative pusher, if you're trying to say that, well, Anthony Joshua, he ain't nobody, he'll ball, yada, 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 blah, this, blah, this, blah, this. Listen, I don't bother you already. I have a warrant for my arrest. The police is looking for me because I have bodied you. Narrative pushing, Alphabet Boy, Pro PBC channels. And fanboys. I bodied you. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to turn myself in. Oh, but I'm not finished. Got a little bit more. Now, When Wilder fought Ortiz, King Kong Ortiz, the boogeyman of the division. They say he the boogeyman. That's what they say. They say he the boogeyman. That's what they say. They say he the boogeyman. That's what they say. Oh, that's a song. They say he the boogeyman. That's what they say. Hey, man, you know what, man? Hey, you know what? You know, my old ass, I'm gonna make me a rap record called They Say He the Boogeyman. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's gonna be the new, that's gonna be the new, new song. Joe Strummer say, what you say, Joe? Joe, what you say? What you say? What you say? He says, Coach, you got some undercover LDBC members in here. It don't matter. Let them stay. Let them stay. I love undercover Alphabet Boy members. I love them. I love the undercover Alphabet Boy members. They can take this and send it back to their leaders. Send it back to their leaders. Shout out to James for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, put some respect on EJ name. He's a 147-pound king, big fish. He fought everyone. PBC is winning compared to other promotional companies. Receipts. No. You got to show receipts on that. See, that right there is your opinion. That's your opinion. You're going to have to come with some receipts on that. And show me what all the promotional companies are making when they throw fights together. That's the only way you're going to know that. You just can't say that without having receipts. You say hashtag receipts. You got to produce the receipts on that. I ain't saying nothing about EJ. This is about Anthony Joshua. We're not going to deflect, James. See, that's what we're not going to do. You want to deflect, my brother. We ain't talking about EJ. I'll do a video on EJ if you want me to. But right now, we're talking about Anthony Joshua. We're talking about Anthony Joshua. You trying to deflect, go somewhere else. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing it. So Wilder and Ortiz rematch, the boogeyman of the division, it said they generated a little over $4 million. They sold 7,403 tickets. This is the superstar heavyweight in America. When he rematched King Kong Ortiz, our good brother, Deontay Wilder, sold 7,403 tickets. Him and the boogeyman of the division. 2 PBC fighters. At the Barclays Center. No, was this, no, the first one at the Barclays Center. This is in Vegas. Sorry about that, guys. But here you go, let's read it. It said, Deontay Wilder's long-awaited return to Las Vegas marked a quicker night in the ring and far more lucrative in the long run at the box office. The unbeaten heavyweight, at that time he was unbeaten, from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, racked in his 10th successful heavyweight title defense, following a one-punch, 7-round knockout of Louis King Kong Ortiz. The November 3rd Fox pay-per-view headliner, live from MGM Grand in Las Vegas, generated a live gate of $4 million. Okay, that ain't bad. The box office was totally derived from 7,403 tickets sold. Now, we know that the pay-per-view numbers did terrible. How do we know? Because the receipts is right here. These are the receipts that this fight did terrible at pay-per-view, and we see at the gate, they did $4 million. 7,400 tickets were sold. And with another 1,726 complimentary tickets issued to a total to confirm 9,129 people in attendance. The announced fight, it says the announced fight night crowd was in excess of 10,000. So they had to give away tickets in order to get over 10,000. They had to give away tickets in order to get over 10,000. This is the superstar heavyweight, our brother, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. This is the superstar. Just saying. These are the numbers. These are the numbers. So let's keep going. It said unbeaten heavyweight, yada, 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 4 million. The box office was totally derived from 7,403 tickets sold. So 7,400 people bought tickets to come to this fight. Let me see. So I missed a super chat? No, I got James already. I got James already for the super chat. But anyways, I try to keep an eye on the chat so I know. This is a superstar. He was 42-0-1 at the time. His 10th title defense. This is why Wilder say he don't feel respected in America. He don't feel respected in America, and this is why he was probably jealous of Anthony Joshua, because he see the love and respect that he gets over there in his own country. And this is why Fury is jealous of Joshua, because he don't get that respect over there. The numbers don't lie. Oh, I'm gonna do one on Fury. You're a Tyson Fury fanboy. You might not want to come to that one. I got the receipts. I had the receipts on Fury as well. But this is about Anthony Joshua. This is Anthony Joshua's day. It said the final ticket sales marked 538% increase from the last time Wilder, 42-0-1 with 41 KOs, played at the MGM Grand Las Vegas, which came in his 12-round title-winning effort over Bermane Stiverne nearly 5 years ago. So he did good because 5 years ago, well, in 2015, at this time when this came out in 2020. So when this came out, when he fought Bermane Stiverne for his title fight, he got the live gate was $755,000. 4,074 tickets sold. And on fight night, the crowd was 8,454. So they probably gave a bunch of tickets away. These are his numbers. So let's move on, because Wilder got some better numbers now. He got some better numbers. Now let's look at Wilder Fury. Let's look at Wilder Fury, guys. The Gypsy King and the Bronze Bomber. Well. What do we have here? Now, when the Gypsy King and the Bronze Bomber met up to fight in 2018, they racked in over 300,000 pay-per-view buys. It was like 325,000 pay-per-view buys, somewhere up in there. It said Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury exceeded expectations in the ring, and the fight is on track to do the same with U.S. pay-per-view market. The heavyweight championship bout, broadcast Saturday 3 years ago on Showtime pay-per-view, was surpassed 300,000 buys. Multiple sources told Ring. They ended up doing 330. So the Gypsy King, Deontay Wilder, I'm gonna knock you out in two. Anthony Joshua, you just a blowed up weightlifter. I'm the greatest heavyweight in the world. When he came to America, ran from his country, came to America to fight Deontay Wilder, they was only to muster 325,000 pay-per-view buys. It say if the estimate holds up as the numbers continue to trickle in, it's a rousing success for Showtime and pay-per-view. The break-even point for pay-per-view was $250,000. $250,000. That means that any buys over that figure is an upside when Wilder and Fury stand to earn more than their guarantee. 325,000 pay-per-view buys was a success to them. This is a shit show at this point. Now, I say all that to say this. It was a success because they got paid low money. They got paid low guarantee money. They got paid low upfront money. They got paid low upfront money. So remember what I told you. When you get people low money on the front end, you don't have much to recoup on the back end because you didn't pay the fighters a whole lot of money up front. So you're banking on marketing and using their star power. Hopefully people will buy enough pay-per-view so you can do low numbers and that can be a success. This is what the Alphabet Boys try to say. Oh man, he's a big star. He did 250,000. He did this, he did that. They're trying to tell us that's a big star. Nigga, please. The numbers don't show that. But hey, that's your narrative. I'm here just to state the facts. Take it how you want to take it. Break it down how you want to break it down. Now let's move on. Now let's look at Deontay Wilder and the Gypsy King Tyson Fury best numbers at pay-per-view. Let's do this. Let's look at their best numbers at pay-per-view. Let's look at their best numbers at pay-per-view. Let's do that. Because they did good here, guys. They did good here. But let me go ahead. I'm trying to get it all together, guys. I don't have a mouse pad. So there we go. There we go. Now let me go ahead and do that right quick. Hold on. Now, our good brother and the Gypsy King, our good brother Deontay Wilder and the Gypsy King did pretty good. It said Wilder versus Fury 2 pay-per-view buys estimated between 800,000 and 850,000 in North America. Now, as you know, that's good. That's better than what they did the first time. The first time they did 325,000 pay-per-view buys. And the attendance wasn't really all of that. The second one did 850,000. And they did some in the UK. The UK numbers wasn't that good, but they did some in the UK. But it says eclipsing Lenz Lewis and Tyson and Mike Tyson in 2002, but falling short of Bob Arum's hopes. So according to Bob Arum, these numbers fell short of his hopes. I'm gonna tell you why, because Bob was hoping this rematch would do anywhere from a million to 2 million pay-per-view buys. He thought that this rematch was gonna be so big that it'll do more, it'll at least do over 1 million. It didn't, but these are good numbers. I can't shit on these numbers, but I don't know who, how much, we're going to read this. We're going to break it down. This is Wilder's biggest payday, Wilder and Fury. They walked away with $25 million. Back end money, everything. So anyways, Tyson Fury's victory over Deontay Wilder on Saturday night was watched by an audience between 800,000 and 850,000 paying customers in North America, according to reports. If these figures are proven accurate, the main event at the MGM Grand Garden Arena would have generated between 64 million and 68 million just through American pay-per-view alone. That's pretty good. $68 million just through American pay-per-view. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wilder should be doing numbers like this on the regular. He should be. So the PBC ain't marketing him right. He got to get rid of them 2 white managers he got. Shelly Finkel and JD's don't know what they're doing. And call Al. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he should be doing better than this, but that's neither here nor there. This is about Anthony Joshua. It said the Gypsy King officially reclaimed his throne in Las Vegas by toppling long-standing WBC champion Deontay Wilder via the 7th round stoppage. We know how that ended. Despite hopes from top-ranked Supremo Bob Arum, who said he would be disappointed if pay-per-view buys in the U.S. was less than 2 million. Bob was disappointed that it was less than 2 million. He was off by a long shot. It appears as though the official numbers will fall short of 1 million. 2 million of this magnitude, superstar, according to some, Tyson Fury and superstar Deontay Wilder, 2 superstars came together and they couldn't muster 1 million pay-per-view buys, but these are good numbers. So I'm not going to shit on the numbers. It said privately, the senior figures of ESPN, that means the top guys who cut the checks, and Fox Sports hoped to achieve around 1 million to 1.1 million pay-per-view buys just to break even. Let me read this again. It says privately, the senior figures of ESPN and Fox Sports hope to achieve around 1.1 million to 1.1 million pay-per-view buys just to break even. What does that mean? That means that if they fell short of that and they needed to make 1 million to 1 million pay-per-view, 1.1 million pay-per-view buys to break even, that means anything less than 1 million pay-per-view buys, they lost money. So Fox and ESPN lost money on this fight, according to this article. Privately, the senior figures of ESPN, they was hoping to get 1 million up to 1.1 million to break even. So they don't lost money on this fight. They didn't break even. They did what? They did 850. They did 800,000, 850,000. So they missed their mark by 200,000 or to 150,000. They missed their mark. They didn't break even. They lost money on this fight. So they spent a certain amount of money to build this fight up, and they needed to meet a threshold in order to break even. They fell short. So ESPN and Fox Sports lost money. However, they can take some solace in the fact that ESPN Plus and Fox Sports apps overperformed, which is good. Now, pay-per-view figure was $79.99 in America, meaning 800,000 buys would equal $64 million, which is good. And if it did 850,000 buys, it estimated it did $68 million. It said both fighters reportedly were set to pocket $25 million each from the fight, regardless of pay-per-view figures, and would then get a percentage of the total fight fracture accrued later on. So they got paid a guaranteed $25 million. That's probably from the gate. Wilder and Fury made like $56 million last year. That was the most money they ever made. Anthony Joshua, we know he did $85 million in one fight. These are the facts. So when I say that Anthony Joshua is the highest paid, he's the superstar, he's the cash cow in the heavyweight division, these are facts. These are not my feelings. This is none of that. These are facts. I don't lay it out for you. I could just showed the two fights for Andrew Ruiz. He made he grossed over 100 million pounds. Just two fights for Andrew Ruiz. Now, of course, we ain't talking about what he netted because, you got to pay taxes. I hear the taxes in UK is high. Tax man probably going to take 45 to 50%. You're going to get half of that. Then you got to pay your promoter. Then you got to pay your trainers. Joshua don't have to pay a manager. He got his own management company. So they made good money last year. Wilder and Tyson Fury. So will the third fight do better numbers? It don't look like people was too interested in it. We're going to follow this very closely. Now, Wilder and Fury did break box office records. They did that. Got to point that out. That's why I said this was a good fight for them. Now this is from the State Nevada Athletic Commission. So these are the top 10 highest, top 35 highest grossing fights in Las Vegas. Number one, as you can see, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd gonna always be there. Floyd did 72 million in sales. That means that he sold his tickets a lot more expensive. When he fought Conor McGregor, they did 55 million at the gate. That means the people who paid to come in. They made 55 million just people come inside. This is the attendance. See what I'm saying? This is the attendance. And this was a Mayweather Promotions top rank event. And I think Mayweather was with PBC as well. Canelo, Triple G, 2017, they did 27 million. That ain't bad. Canelo, Triple G, the first fight, did 24 million. Floyd Mayweather and Canelo in 2013 did 20 million at the gate. Number 6, Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya did 18 million at the gate. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder did 16 million, almost 17 million at the gate, 16 million at the gate. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's what they did at the gate. So this is a good number for them. But I think I kind of proved my point. Didn't mean to run a little bit over, but I had to. I proved my point. My point has been proven. Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. If you don't like it, hey man, I told you, I warned you in the beginning. So it is what it is. I proved my point today. This ain't no shade on nobody. When it come to live gates, Joshua's done more. When it come to purses, listen, and when it come to purses, I don't think you want to talk about that neither. Live gate, the boy done more. The man has done more in 2 fights, fighting Andrew Ruiz, than your favorite fighter in the heavyweight division has done their whole career. Facts. This ain't no shade. Like Nicki Minaj say, this ain't no shade. I'm just calling it like it is. This is just stating the facts. I'm not here to coddle beta males. If you are a beta male, I'm not here to coddle you. Care nothing about your feelings, sir. I really don't. This is not about your feelings. This is about the receipts. I showed the receipts. Only reason I won't do a presentation with comparing Joshua to Tyson Fury, just in case some people may say, oh man, well Tyson Fury make way more money than Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury has sold out way more venues than Anthony Joshua. Only reason I won't do that because that's gonna take a whole nother hour. But it's gonna be a part 2 to this. Because we're gonna look at Tyson Fury and compare him to Anthony Joshua as well. But I can tell you what, the numbers are decimal. I have some of the receipts already, and it ain't looking too goddamn good. So it's going to be a part 2 to this. So if I hurt your feelings, I do not apologize. If you are a beta male and you are upset at what I said, it's not my fault. You're not mad at me. You are mad at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Anthony Joshua is the highest paid heavyweight in the division. Anthony Joshua makes more money than any heavyweight in the division. Anthony Joshua is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. Period. Anthony Joshua is a killer whale. He's not even big fish. He is a killer whale when it comes to the heavyweight division. If you don't like it, it's not my fault. I am not here to coddle your feelings. I laid it all out on the line. When it comes to pay-per-view records, he did that in the UK. When it comes to fight purses, he did that already. When it comes to selling out football stadiums, he has done that. We haven't even looked at his endorsements. We haven't even looked at his endorsements. We're just talking about what he has done personally. We haven't looked at his management company. We haven't looked at his endorsements. We haven't looked at his sponsorships. I left out what his management company is worth. I left out the endorsements and the sponsorships. I left that out. So whether you like Joshua or not is irrelevant. The boy is the cash cow of the heavyweight division. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. It is what it is. Woo! The nature boy, Ric Flair. I hope I got my point across today. I told you I was coming with the receipts. On Wednesday, I said I'm coming with the receipts. Only reason I didn't come with them yesterday, because I had to cover my main man, Terrence Crawford. That's the only reason I didn't cover it yesterday. So if you are mad, if you are upset, hey man, like Silk the Shocker say, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. If you say that Joshua is not the cash cow of the heavyweight division,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you say that Joshua is not the killer whale of the heavyweight division,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you say that Joshua cannot sell out football stadiums,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you say that Joshua did not make $85 million fighting Andy Ruiz,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you say that Joshua does not have a gross earning higher than any current heavyweight today,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you make excuses for why your fighter cannot sell out an event,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you make excuses about racism, white supremacy, and this is why, and this what it is, if you make excuses for that,
Say it again. Say something else.
if you make excuses for why your fighter, when he fought in his own hometown, he could not sell out an arena in his own hometown,
Say it again. Say something else.
it ain't my fault. This video is for you. So I know I hurt some feelings today. I know y'all mad. I get it. I get it. I understand. This ain't no shade. This ain't no shade. This is just talking about facts and talking about the numbers. Because the receipts don't lie. So I don't blow up all the narratives. I will give you credit. Anthony Joshua does sell his pay-per-views at half the price of Deontay Wilder. Hell, if Wilder was smart, they'll do the same thing to him because people ain't buying this shit like that. No, but I take it back. He did his best numbers with fighting Tyson Fury. So Tyson Fury and Wilder, they make the most money fighting each other. So Tyson Fury and Wilder, they need to keep fighting each other. They need to have a Tyson Fury and Wilder trilogy. Then they need to have a fourth match and a fifth match and a sixth match. They need to just keep fighting each other. And hopefully they can replicate those numbers that they made in the second fight. Because the only way they're going to be able to make more money than that, they're going to have to come see that boy across the pond named Anthony Joshua.
Say something else.
In order for any heavyweight in the heavyweight division to make a career payday, they're going to have to see that boy from the UK named Anthony knock him out the box Joshua.
Say it again. Say something else.
That's it.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
If you are a troll and you are mad at what I'm saying, I have one question.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
If you're from the Alphabet Boy community and you mad at what I'm saying,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
if you were from the Alphabet Boy community, or you a troll, or you a fanboy and I hurt your feelings, and you want to check me about something,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
man, I ain't trying to hear it. You got to check these receipts. Check these receipts.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
That's what you're going to have to do. And if you can't check these receipts,
To this day.
if you can't check these receipts,
To this day.
if you can't check these
To
receipts,
this day.
guess what?
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
If you can't refute the facts,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
you need to shut up. Just tap on out and say, yeah, dog, you got this one here, dog. You got this one here. We're going to have to come back later on. Come on back later on. You're going to have to just come back again. Catch them on the rebound. You don't lost this one. New Media Today USA Boxing is about receipts. That's it. We're just about receipts. This is the receipts channel. That's it. Again, if you don't like what I'm saying,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
if you want to check me on something,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
who sent you? And if you want to refute the receipts to try to fit your narrative,
Now who sent you, nigga?
Shut up.
it ain't gonna work. So if you tell that lie and say that, man, Joshua ain't selling out nothing. He ain't no cash cow.
Say it again. Say something else.
Just because you keep saying it over and over and over again, don't make it true. The receipts don't lie. Now, that's all I got to say, guys. I ain't not here to go back and forth. This ain't no tennis. You know what I mean? This shit was a slaughter. Like this shit right here, try to poke holes at this. Get any of you guys from the Alphabet Boy community, try to poke holes at this. Because I hear they got different chapters of the Alphabet Boy community. They have a Latino chapter of the Alphabet Boy community. They have a Alphabet Boy community UK. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the Power to the People Alphabet Boy channels and their supporters and their affiliate channels. I just bought this shit today. Yeah. The receipts don't lie. The receipts don't lie. I got part 2 coming. Part 2 is coming because we're going to look at the Gypsy King. We're going to see what his numbers look like. I can promise you the numbers do not look that good. I can promise you that. The numbers don't look that good. Boy, listen. Boy, if I pull up the Gypsy King, woo! Oh, boy, I got some receipts already, but that's neither here nor there. I proved my point. Lady Shan said body. I'm telling you, man. Hold on, guys. Hold it. Hello? Who is this? The police? You got a warrant for my arrest for what? For homicide? Who I killed? Oh, you gonna put me in jail for? Oh, because I bodied these dudes? Oh, man. God. No, I don't want to go to jail, dog. Come on, man. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean to body him. All right, man. Just give me a minute. When I finish with the live, I'll come outside and cuff up, and y'all can take me to jail. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. That was the po-po. That was Drew the Midget. You know, Drew the Midget was a former police officer. So, you know, I think that was him and his goons called me, and they trying to say they're going to lock me up for murder. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I need a good attorney, guys. I need a good attorney. The po-po just called me. Officer Drew the Midget. Officer Drew Titan. And they say they got a warrant for my arrest because I bodied these dudes. You can't argue with the receipts. Well, Demetrius, my brother, where is, you say, Coach, you mentioned receipts and the trolls is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I noticed. Where the trolls at? Where the trolls at? Like, where they at? Like, I want you here. Where the trolls at? Where you at? Where are the Alphabet Boy supporters at? Where they at? I'm just saying. Can you have anything to say about these numbers? Before we wrap it up, do we have anything to say about these numbers? Am I lying about the numbers? Did I make this up? Am I lying about the numbers? Did I make this up? Johnny Blaze say 25 to life. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the plea on this. Paul Evans say, can anyone hear that silence? It's deafening. It's very deafening. And I know they're watching. And I know they're watching. I know they're watching. Yeah. Run on back to Jabba the Hutt. Tell Jabba the Hutt, I say, hey, man, I got these receipts. And his officer, that's a part of the Alphabet Boy community, I heard that they sitting outside my crib right now. They ain't got nothing to say. They even trying to deflect, talk about aerospace and this guy, that guy. No. We're going to stay on topic. See, when I do stuff, I like to stay on topic. We're not going to deflect. When I come with receipts, we're not going to say, yeah, I see the receipts, but yeah, look at the dog over there, look at the dog over there. No. We're not going to deflect. We're going to stay on topic. Jerome Benjamin say, Coach, you need Johnny Cochran. Yeah. We got to stay on topic. I just proved my point. Double Lady Sagittarius say, Coach, they ran. Yeah, they're going to come with it. I got part two, though. I got part two. This, what I showed you today, is light. This is light. I have some more shit. And what I mean by that is, bruh, I got a PowerPoint presentation that I can put together to paint this picture is a lot more clear than anything. Sporty Icons, shout out to Sporty Icons, man. Round of applause. I love this guy, Sporty Icons. I watch his channel every goddamn day. This dude content is amazing. When it comes to receipts and facts, this guy literally is the king. I'm lightweight in comparison to Sporty Icons. This guy come with receipts. Then he come with some real receipts. I mean, I'm not saying these fake receipts, but he come with receipts. For Sporty Icons do. But this is just some light work. I got a PowerPoint presentation that I have sitting in the cut to make it even a lot more clearer. Sporty Icon said, you don't need a PowerPoint presentation, bro. You just need me on the panel. Absolutely. I already know. Hey, Sporty Icons, I already know. When we do part two, I'm going to reach out to you, my brother, so you can come on the panel. We're going to do part two to this. Because I think the Alphabet Boy Alphabet Boy channels, Sporty Icons and their supporters, they normally come in here, they normally call me a coon, they normally call me a sellout, they normally call me Uncle Tom, they normally call me disgracing my own race. Where they at today? I want that smoke. That's the smoke I'm looking for. Where are they at today? Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I was going to wrap this show up, but it won't be fair for me to wrap it up. It won't be fair. I think I proved my point today, though. Right? I think I proved my point today. But I want to show you guys something. Because I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping. I don't want you thinking I'm capping, right? Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. I don't want you guys to think I'm capping. I really don't. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here, guys. I got one more thing I want to show you guys because I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping, dog. I promise you. Let me show you something. Sporty Icons, I'm pretty sure you can do this too. I'm pretty sure you can do this as well. Let me see something. Let me see something. Hold on. Oh, I got something to show you. I want to show you guys. There you go. I'm going to SEO Studio right now. Hold on. Wait. The hell? What the hell? Let me see what's up, man. Where's my I want to show you guys something. I got to show you guys this. Please bear with me. There you go. There you go. Ta-da. Let's go down yonder. You know I'm from the South, right? Let's go down yonder. Let's go down yonder, guys. Let's go down yonder. I just want to show you a little something. I hope YouTube then filter it out. I hope YouTube didn't filter it out. Bro, you should hear some of the stuff these people call me. You should hear some of the stuff people call me, bro. You should hear some of the stuff they call me. I want to show you this. This is why I go so hard on these haters, on these guys. I go so hard because you should hear some of the stuff they call me. Bruh, I get called some of the vilest things. But you know, I got thick skin, so you know. I got thick skin, so it don't bother me. You know, I'm built for this. I'm built for this now. I'm built for this. YouTube filtered it out. So this is what I'm gonna have to do. This is what I'm gonna have to do, guys. Because I don't want to waste y'all time. This is what I'm gonna have to do. YouTube filtered it out. But let's go ahead and do this though. I just want to show you. I just want to show y'all just some of the stuff. Just some of the things. Just some of the things. Like, bro, like one dude said I was a. One dude said, damn, I forgot. You know what? I think YouTube filtered it out. Because I get alerts. And sport icons, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I think this is, hold on, let me see what's up. Is this it? So this guy tell me, I'm gonna just show you one. I'm gonna just show you one. This guy told me, he said, no, hold on, what did he say? I don't think you should call yourself new media if you're not down with the woke pro-black folks who started that name, because if you're not woke pro-black and you're using that phrase, you're just copycatting, you're just a copycatting culture vulture, just like the other groups do to blacks. You can't steal. He didn't know how to spell steal. Oh, let me let you guys see this. Let me let you guys see this. Because I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping. I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping. Here you go right here. So you guys can't see this. I know you can't see this. I can't make it bigger. But let me read this for you. This guy's name is Robert Ripton. He says, I don't think you should call yourself new media. Let me stop him right there. New media is a concept that was not invented by black YouTubers. This is a lie. Because when I got my press credentials from the United States Press Agency, my press badge, they was using new media way back then. We talking about 2008, 2009. I got my press credentials, you know, my press passes when I used to go to events and stuff and stuff like that. In Miami. This was like 2011, 2012. Yeah, about 2011, 2012. They were saying new media then. New media is not a concept that black YouTubers came up with. That's a lie. You want to know how I know? Because I wasn't even on YouTube then. And now, when you go to the United States Press Agency, there's a section that says new media. And they had it way back then. USPA. But anyways, he says, I don't think you should call yourself new media if you're not down with the woke pro-black folks who started that name. So I debunked that lie, because if you're not woke pro-black, he might be trolling, I don't know. And you're using that phrase, you're just a copycatting culture vulture, just like the other groups do to blacks. Last time I checked, I was black. Last time I checked. Even though I know the black is a social construct that was started some years ago, I know the history on that, but that's neither here nor there. He say, you can't steal our ish for the benefit of these other groups, like these coconuts tend to do. This is my reply. This is how I clap back at this fool. I tell this fool, I say, new media has been around since the mid to early 2000s. I've been using it since 2013 myself as a photojournalist. I can give 2 F's about what you think. If you don't like it, you know what you can do. Bye, Felicia. That's what I told this guy. And then he came back and said, I just gave my honest opinion. If I'm writing, I'm wrong. He said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But one thing I noticed about you, you got plenty of smoke for blacks, but I don't see you with that same intensity towards others. We see you. Since we see me, guess what? I can give a flying, just in case there's any kids listening to this, I can give a flying F about what y'all see. We see you. There they go with that race shit. We invented new media. Child to the police, how in the hell? I know way better than that. Been using new media before these fools, a lot of these fools even had a channel. I just wasn't on YouTube. I had the receipts to prove it. He didn't want to throw race in there. This is what they do. But you see what I told him? I try to discourage these fools from even coming over here. Care nothing about them. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up. That's just one thing. I got a whole bunch of stuff that they be showing. I might do a show on that. But we're going to do part 2, and I'm going to try to get my brother Sporting Icons and Lady Shan on here as well. That's what I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, so let me go ahead and give everybody a round of applause. Jabba the Hutt, what's up, boy? What's happening? Anyways, it's cold in the winter. Shout out to you, fam. Halim in the building. Shout out to you, brother, MTK Global and Coach Asgi. Shout out to Self. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to my sister, Carmen Serene. Anybody that I may forget, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to Demeter. Shout out to Mr. Flash. Shout out to my co-host, Shelton Moore, my brother. And I want to hit the Ali bell for everybody, because we ain't had that in a while. Y'all ain't heard the Ali bell in a while. Shout out to Paul Evans. Shout out to Sneezy Foster. Shout out to James. Shout out, fam. James. Shout out to my brother Sporting Icons once again. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. He don't need this plug anyways. He's growing. He's going to heavenly heights. Hey, I'm finna go to heavenly heights too. As soon as I finish this show, I'm finna go on the patio and go to heavenly heights, if you know what I mean. Shout out to Alan Skill. Shout out to Joe Kelly. Shout out to Double A the Sagittarius. Double A the Sagittarius. I know I'm country and I know I speak fast. I can't help it. Country and fast equals, contrast. I don't know. A play on words. Yeah. Yeah, they say, you showing hard energy against blacks. You don't go in other groups like that. Dude, we talking about receipts. This ain't about skin color, ethnicity, or none of that. This is about receipts. All this other stuff, the color line, I ain't in all that there. I did that for 24, 25 years when I was racist as hell. And I told her how racist I was. I was taught racism from the womb from my mother. And I carried it on in the streets, and then carried it on in the Nation of Islam until I woke up from that shit about, it's 2021. About 6 years. I started coming out of my coma about 7 years ago, but I snapped out of it like 6 years ago. Yeah, about 6 years ago. Anyways, shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to James. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Alchemist 73. Shout out to my sister Lady Shan. The Bummer Clyde. Shout out to Paul Evans. What's happening? Shout out to Alan Skill. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Big Ron, what's going on? Shout out to Lodicus. Oh yeah, shout out to quote IBFP, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Yeah. Yeah, IBFP, he funny. He real funny. I like to laugh, so I like to laugh. Shout out to Mr. Shelton. Oh, I told you my co-host Shelton Moore. He'll be back real soon, hopefully. Shout out to Jerome. Jerome in the house. Shout out to Rob Rib Shows. Shout out to Sneezy Foster. Who else we got? Who else we got? Oh, shout out to, let's see. I'm glad to see you all here supporting Coach. Yeah, man, listen, man, I love Sporting Icons, man. But hey, listen, but I love this dude, bro. Like, you guys have no idea. This dude here, but you got to go correct this. This dude, this motherfucker here, boy, he come with receipts. Hey, Sporting Icons got the receipts for the receipts. Hey, he got the receipts for the receipts. Sporting Icons. But it's a lot of Alphabet Boy channels don't like Sporting Icons, boy. He got receipts for the receipts. There's a couple of channels out there that's like that, though. There's a couple of channels out there, boy, they got the receipts for the receipts. I'm the narrative killer. That's what I am. I want to just kill the narrative. Somebody got to stand up on the front line, and I'm willing to go stand up on the front line. I don't care. I'll take all the shots. I'll take the coon arrows, Uncle Tom arrows, the sellout arrows. You'll sell out to your own race arrows. Whatever you want to call me, I'll take all that. Because I know that's not me. And I know that these are deflecting tactics. But anyways, shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Demeter. Shout out to who else we got? Oh. Okay, thanks for the icons. I got you. You said you'll cash up. You'll WhatsApp me later. Okay, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Lodicus of Borg. Shout out to Nikki. What's going on? Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to Halim. He said, what the F code? Well, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that, Halim. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to King K.O. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to I'm available to babysit. He says Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad.
To this day.
Yeah, Bomb Squad. I'm glad you're here, brother. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I support the icon would say people come with hateful, disgusting comments, they get blocked, then cry on other channels saying they got blocked for having a boxing opinion. Yeah, you know it's what the icons. I don't even block them over here. I tell my moderators, and I know my mods be wanting to block them. I said, no, don't block them. Let them stay. Let them stay. Let them stay. Let them stay. Shout out to Troy. Shout out to Troy. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to Dragon Leg. What up? And I think that's it. I think that's it for the day. So listen, guys, as you know, warning, warning, warning for all you fanboys, race hustlers, race baiters, and trolls. This is not the channel for you. If you have a problem with the receipts, if you have a problem with the facts, this is not the channel for you. If you get mad at anyone who has the same skin complexion as you, and he doesn't toe the line or push the narrative, this is not the channel for you. If you feel like that I am a coon, Uncle Tom, sellout, disgrace of my own race, this is not the channel for you. If you are upset because I am going to keep my foot on your race baiting ass neck, this is not the channel for you. If you think I'm going to cop deuces, cop any pleas, and apologize for stating the facts, this is not the channel for you. This is a warning. This is not a pro PBC channel. This is not a pro race hustling, race baiting channel. This is not a narrative pushing channel. This channel is only to push the facts. Because just like IBFP says, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. This is true. Shout out to the Alphabet Boys. Shout out to their supporters. Shout out to the trolls. And shout out to anyone who did not like this presentation. Don't take it personal. You're not mad at me. You're mad at the receipts. Other than that, this is boy Coach Malachi Williams, represent for New Media Today USA Boxing, signing out once again. I got much love for all of y'all guys. We will be on Sunday. I'm going to take off tomorrow. We're going to be on Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be on the lookout for your boy. Other than that, peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.